Yeah, we're live. Going live. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on, come on, come on. Hi, is there anybody out there? I can see Courage is the Cure has signed in. Check out this Courage is the Cure. Got to turn this camera around. I'm down here at Kings Park at some event that's going on. Can you hear me okay? I better turn the music down. All right, so it looks like we're on. What's the sound like there? Can we get a sound check? Let's hear that sound check. I'll point that forward so you can see what's going on as they're gearing up for an event. I've been told I've got till 3 o'clock to get out of here. I'm over the fence. There is a fence line. As you can see, there's the fence, there's the line. Awesome, loud and clear, thank you. That means, and now I should do the introduction. G'day guys, welcome to the Hang Loose Recluse. Actually, I've got to do it with me on the screen, thank you. G'day guys, welcome to the Hang Loose Recluse live stream. You're listening to the Hang Loose Recluse show. Thank you. Coming at you live from Kings Park, guys. I wanted to do this somewhere. I was going to go down the beach today, but it was a bit windy. I do have a special wind thing that I can chuck over the microphone if that's the case. But I decided I'll keep moving and go somewhere else. Hope that's not too distorted, the volume. Obviously I can't check, but I am monitoring out of the unit. Sounds fine to me. No interference by the sounds of it, which is great. Click on the copper. What's this? No, wrong button. Thank you. Just to get the comments up. Hi. Yep, loud and clear. Just leave everything the way it is, I hope. Hopefully that's pretty good. Thank you. Nice. All right, what can we talk about? It's sort of weird doing this in public for the first time. Actually, I've got to get a nice cushy pillow out. So I'll chuck a bit of an interval on while we're going. And you can just listen to the pre-recorded message from HLR. But again, guys, for the people just tuning in, oh yeah, I said at the thumbnail, we're down here at Kings Park, but I've only got till 3 o'clock. That stage is going to be full later. They reckon they're closing this area off. But I want people's opinion, because I've already told a guy who seemed pretty down to earth. He seemed like he was one of us that didn't get that in his arm. Said that's the reason why he came to WA or something. I don't know, got out of somewhere where he was. I didn't ask him, but obviously I said to him, bro, you know, like, I'm going to stay down here as long as possible. I said, if I get comfy in a live stream, I should be allowed to stand on this footpath and sit here and live stream as much as I want. I'm in a public space, but apparently it's getting closed off. Is Kings Park a public place, guys? Anyone out there able to let us know? Kings Park being public, they surely can't kick me out unless, but, you know, they will, because they'll give me a move on notice for being a smartass. But, yeah, so if I get comfy, I'm staying down here. And he goes something, oh, that'd be a dick move, you know. Well, he's got a point, but wrong point, because I told him, you know, I'm a freedom fighter, and that I probably might not move at 3 o'clock, and wondered what the legal standing is on that. So, you know, already a little bit standoffish, but I tried to do it in such a comical, hang loose, recluse way, but they just don't get it. The guy will walk past me, he's like a surfy looking dude, he seemed alright, but as soon as I started talking to him about that, he seemed to close off on me a bit and didn't want to deal with me, but he is at work, I understand. At the end of the day, can they kick me out of here? I don't know, you be the judge. Let's have a look at the stage, there it is. There was a band playing before, I was hearing heaps of shit going on in the background. So the audio's okay. All right, that's good to hear. So let's work on some settings. That's with the bass up. I think that bass is up too much, so I'll turn the bass down so you're hearing less wind, because you're going to hear more wind noise with lots more bass. So lots more low-end rumble is going to appear in the audio, and the bass is down. Turn the middle up just a little bit. Treble is probably too much there for my liking, and pull it down a little bit. It's a bit less hiss. Still only a couple of yous out there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. I wasn't going to go live, I was going to do a little podcast. And just so people are aware, I've been doing private podcasts the last couple of days. So anyone who wants to receive the Hang Loose Recluse podcasts, I do so much of this stuff that I don't release everything, can't annoy the general subscribers on the channel, otherwise I'll be posting 5 times a day. But if you want to receive the private podcast links, got to go to English Recluse at protonmail.com. Chuck in the subject field HLR newsletter, which means that you're going to the newsletter and signing up for the videos, the private podcasts that I upload, because there's a lot of stuff that I say that I won't go publicly on YouTube, so I do them privately on YouTube, but you can view them with the link. At the end of the day, it's like a thing where I'm just trying to not pump as much crap out there on YouTube that's going to bore people and push the people who have subscribed that only want the news sort of stuff. So if you want to be included in the English Recluse private podcasts, don't forget to go and subscribe to the English Recluse at protonmail.com and put subject field HLR newsletter, and I'll just add your email. But don't worry, no one else will see your email when I send stuff out, because I put all the emails in the blind carbon copy field, and I'm not going to sell your data to data collectors. You know, you're safe with me unless they're already collecting data from when we send our emails, so be it, but I won't be selling your data. Don't you worry about that. You're safe with me. Thank you. All right, what do we got next? Let's put on some pitch. Yeah, all right. Here we are live down at Kings Park. Thank you. I'll show you the stage again if you just tuned in. There we go, yep, there it is. Apparently, I've only got till 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, then I've got to roll. How about we go to an ad break? No, I don't want to bore you with that. It's 5 years, 6 years there. Thanks, guys. How many it is? Whatever I can see. Whoops, turn the pitch back up and go from there. Hopefully there's not too much wind getting picked up in that microphone out there, and we'll see whether anyone can tell me if there's too much noise in that microphone or is it just perfect. If I don't hear nothing, that means it's working. Just if you're hearing it okay, don't say anything. But if you think I need to fix something, let me know. But if you want to say something, anything you can. Say anything you'd like. If you'd like, I'll do a bit of a pan around with the camera, just so you can see what's here. But there is an event starting at 3 p.m. I'll do a little pan around in a minute. I'll go for a walk because I'm on a trolley. I can show you how this thing's all portable, and we'll go for a little wander. And yeah, let's do it. I'll go for a walk up here. I've got to get down low and look at the microphone. So I'm going for a walk. Going for a walk with the trolley. Big noise. But lucky it's on a shock mount suspension. And we're good. There we go. Moving along. It's going to be a bit shaky because it's just a crappy old phone. And I'll turn around. I did a sound check just before. I'm kind of spewing, I didn't get it in the background. Music will start at 3, which means it'll drown me out anyway because it was loud. Go back to my location. Whoa, yeah, all right. I've got to get me soft little pillow to sit on my bum because I'm sitting on a hard rock chair. Oh, down to one view. That scared everybody away. Sorry, guys. I know you're busy today. Well, like I said, I was just going to set up and do a random podcast, which I probably still will once I get kicked out of here. I think I might as well go live stream from here and just see what happens. This will probably just be a quick 1 hour, and I might just do the right thing and just hang around for an hour and then get out of here. Turn this camera. Nobody here yet. Back around. That's the stage down there. Here we are at the event. I might even sit backwards so you can see what's going on behind me. What does that say? Hello, Alison MC. Looks nice down there. Yeah, well, it was a bit windy at the beach, so I couldn't go to the beach. I was going to kick back in a shady spot down by the beach and set this up and go for it, but decided I'll go for a cruise somewhere and check out a location. I thought Kings Park is always good, but being Saturday, I thought it'd be chock-a-block, but there's nobody here because of this event that's on. And I just thought, stuff it, I'll go and do it. There we go, spin that around. So you can see what's behind me. Yep, blowing up here. Whereabouts is up here? What, I mean, you don't say your area. What, north? Are you talking Karratha? Are you talking Port Hedland? Are you talking Queensland? Depends on whereabouts you're talking about, that's for sure. It's all... north. Okay, yeah, same. Oh, that's where I was. Yeah, blowing a gale, all right. I mean, look, I've got a special thing that I can use for the microphone. If it does get if you can hear too much wind in that mic there, I can actually use this thing. See this? Check this out, I'll show you. So we've got a windsock fluffy thing, so I can put this over the microphone like so, and that that will limit my wind intake. You know what I'm saying? So there it is, all wrapped up. I can put that through there like that, and that will reduce the wind noise, so we just don't have as much wind sound. And I will go down the beach one day and use this setup like this, just to make sure that you know, this thing does its job as it's supposed to, because I do want to check out a really windy day. Will it work over your head? It probably will. So yeah, thanks for that comment, appreciate it. Let's see what's next. I'll flick back here. I probably don't need this right now, but that's just to show you I can chuck that over. It's a dead cat. It's just to show you that I can chuck that over if we need to. Yeah, interesting. Special. But then again, I suppose they are going to lock the area out to public, so maybe I am in their concert zone, so I'll probably have to respect that, and I will go at 3 like the guy said. So as soon as they give me the go ahead to get out of here, I will. I'm just hoping that they play some background band music. I was hoping for it, since I've got a cat in the house. I haven't, just from the dead cat that's on the windsock. Yeah, down here at Kings Park, guys, beautiful day. I'll show you the trolley. I'll take this out of the phone. There's me trolley. There's me stuff on the trolley, microphone, portable trolley. There we go, beautiful. There's me setup, public, portable, and I can go for a walk. I'll show you, I can walk with it. It's a trolley, guys. It's a bloody trolley. So I can just pack up and leave. What's this? Technique is A+. Thank you. All right, I appreciate that. As I get better at this, so thanks to everyone who's here there, and thanks for coming. Nearly. Whoa. Oh, is that nearly A1? So something's not quite right then. So I'm going to have to fix something. Because this is always a bloody test. It's always trying to get it right. I don't want it to be distorted, so I'm going to be devastated if I hear this back later and find out that the audio was distorted going to your ears, because there's no reason it should be distorted, because I've got the levels here, but I do know I have to push the levels a little bit harder than normal, because when it was just about peaking, it was too soft for you guys last week. So we'll see how we go. Look, here comes a worker doing his job. There we go. Do some stage work there, mate. All right. I might face back the other way. Better get me soft pillow out. I keep talking about that. What's this? Fiddling. I've got to read the comments here. Stop fiddling and it's fine. Alright, I know what you're saying. Nearly. What's this? Technique is A+. Alright, so stop fiddling, because when I'm rattling the trolley you get the sounds, I think is what you're saying. Thank you. I really appreciate your comments. Thank you. That's where your noise is from. Fiddling. Yeah, of course. And I was playing near the phone. Yeah, you're right. I was undoing the phone plug thing. Maybe you should wrap that thing up. Alright, got a big smile, so that means it must be alright. Let's close this over here, and I'm just going to move the trolley around so I can sit comfortably on this chair. There we go, can move it around like that. I think that's pretty cool. So I could go anywhere in public and spin this trolley around. Yeah, you're going to get a bit of noise there. You might get some wind noise now, because you can kind of hear some wind noise going into that. Just going to get me soft little cushion. Bear with me as Mr. Nosy goes past in the background. I don't know, you might have to Google it. You might have to go and Google that, because I'm not sure. I just rocked up. Not 100% of it. Don't know what it's about. I just happened to come here and thought I'll get out of the wind, or I'll find a spot at Kings Park where I can do a live stream, and thought, because there's hardly anyone here, I've got a nice close car park, which means that I don't have to go far when I go. You know, and sometimes you come up here on a Saturday and there is just absolutely chock-a-block everybody here. Comments, give you $5 for the shirt. What is the concert about? Yeah, don't know, Flower, don't know. Right, let's check it out. Some memorials would be good to see on another day. That's a good point, I could do that. Yeah, there's heaps of stuff I guess I could do. It's just a matter of getting out there and doing it. Like, It's just making an effort. There's heaps of stuff that I do want to do around Perth. I want to walk around the city. I want to walk around laneways, or scoot around laneways because I've got a scooter, so I can. Something happened. I can scoot around the city. You just go down laneways with nice murals and stuff. I do want to do that as well. So yeah, appreciate that suggestion. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see the stage again, see what's going on. Cars go past all at once, and I'll wait for this pedestrian to go past in the background to give you some different dynamic of somebody walking past to look at, you know, just for the sake of doing that. And when people walk past, I might start talking out loud, saying, "That's right, guys, come down to Kings Park for Hang Loose Recluse FM. Tap me on the shoulder and say free chocolate milk, and I've got free chocolate milk for everybody that comes down to Kings Park today at the live stream." You know, being like an FM dickhead. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. I'm a dickhead. All right, bit of reverb there, guys. Here we are in Kings Park. I actually brought my guitar with me, but I didn't bring it here with me because I thought I'm not going to be able to play it because no one is going to hear. You're not going to hear it through the mic. Yeah, all right. Does that sound weird, the fact that I'm going live and you can hear lots of reverb there in the background now? Is that kind of weird because I'm out, not in a hall, I'm in a big open garden space. Let's turn that off. Apologise, guys. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Hard to see the lights on. I'm going to make sure there's a denoise. What happens if I take the noise off? All right, let's check this button here. Listen to this. That's with the denoise off. So listen closely. Can you hear anything? Now I'm going to turn denoise back on. Probably more noticeable for people in headphones. No denoise. I'll give you the thumbs up when I press the denoise back on. So right now, no denoise feature. 3, 2, 1. Noise cancelling on. Does make a big difference. It makes it very silent for me in the background. What's this? At least you're bringing attention to things. Your wife must like the peace and quiet at home. Absolutely. Well, there goes a seaplane, guys. Turn that over. There's the seaplane. You can't see it. That flies out of Perth, South Perth foreshore every day. That seaplane. God damn, it's hot in this sun, I tell you. I've got to get me cushion. Got to get me cushion, guys. I shouldn't just walk off like that. Bear with me. I'll just play a little interval and I'll be back shortly. Thank you. All right, yeah, we're back. Stop. We're back. What's this? Cush for the tush. Absolutely, there it is. Look, there it is. It's just an old pillow foam, but it was hard to use that pillow when I threw it out. It was too hard for my head, so I got rid of it. But it's got a gel pack on there. It does get hot. It's good for winter. Your ass warms in it, the heat stays in it. It's weird, you know, but it's really for your head. All right, so I'm going to read the comments. Need me glasses. Give you $5 for the shirt. Thank you. I'll do that when it's got holes in it and it's ready for the salvos bin. All right. Give it another 100 washes and I'll see how it's going. Now what's this? That's where your noises come from. Bear with me. So, when I go for comments, I rattle the bloody lightning plug. At least you're bringing it your attention to things. Your wife, yes, she does. She's always busy. She's like a person, always organising stuff, doing stuff. A trip, Pierce, question mark, a trip to Bully. I've got friends out in Bullsbrook, but yeah, otherwise there's nothing out there. Well, there is Younger National Park, Bells Rapids, I like that sort of stuff, but you can't do live from there because I can't get reception. Cush for the tush. I'll catch up with you another day, maybe at a jab rally. I love your work here on YouTube. Thanks, mate. Don't forget Flower. You can subscribe to the newsletter. I've been sending out heaps of podcasts to people that have joined the emailing list because I don't want to flood YouTube subscribers with constant podcasty stuff, because I've been doing recording audio for years basically, and I do a lot of it even now and don't post any to YouTube. I just do it for the fun of it. I'm bored at home, then I think, I won't post that. I don't want to keep posting shit all the time, because what happens when I post random constant stuff 4 times a day, I lose subscribers because people see the notification, think, oh no, I'm sick of this dude posting shit, and they delete. So I don't want to bore the subscribers to death. I really want to know a list of people. If you do want to join the private podcast sessions, you just need, I don't want money. I'm not saying the Patreon bullshit that people do. All I want is your email address at my Proton Mail. I'm not going to sell it to data collectors, and what I do is when I put it into a list of an email in the blind carbon copies, that no one that it gets sent to can see the other email addresses. I'm conscious of that, so I won't escape your email addresses to other people, and I won't be selling your data. It's just so I know that there's people out there that want to see these private links, and I send the links on the private email, and then people view it. But if you go to the YouTube page, you can't find these videos because I got reverb on. What's going on? Hello? No, is it? I don't know. Turn that up. Hello. You're listening to the Hang Loose Recluse podcast. Thank you. Yeah, so Hang Loose Recluse at protonmail.com, guys. Just send an email and type HLR newsletter in the subject field, and that tells me that you want to be included in the list. I'll copy your email into the thing that I have, and we'll just pump that on for you. And go from there. What's this? The new government hotel up there? I don't know. Where's that? Oh, yes. The old quarantine bloody Centreville building. Yeah, I wonder what's going. They're going to do something. They got to. What's this? Me too. Oh man, I show you the back streets to secret squirrel stuff. Thing, you know, when I was in Victoria, lots of possums and stuff in the trees because I was out in the country. I got very super bright lights, and this possums crawling the fence, and I would go out with my bright lights. The brand is Olight. Olight should give me a sponsorship deal, because I love me Olights. O-L-I-G-H-T. Olight. Are you sick of Bunnings crappy lights that fail in a month after purchase? Then try an Olight. They're a bit more expensive. They're quality. You wait for the big flash sales, as they call it, and you get some bargains. And mate, they got like 5-year warranties on them. They run off lithium batteries. You can get AA type ones, but I prefer the high-powered lithium ones. I've got different sizes. They are just the beasts. Massive warranties. I've had one since 2017 that's still kicking, and they do last. They're made of high quality aero grade aluminium housing, so they don't break. You drop them for 5 meters, they still work. And they come with a 5-year warranty, guys. Olight. Feels like it's a paid sponsorship, but it's not. I'll show you the stage again, but there's nothing going on. Nothing at all. I might as well put it back here. You know, guys, I don't really want to put my head out there anymore on YouTube. I really don't. I've been doing those videos where I just talk, but I guess for lives, you kind of got to show something and make it like a show. Looks staged. Yeah, it does look staged. It certainly does look staged. Again, I'll spin this around to show you a different angle. There we go. All the crap behind me there, all the setting up in the park here. Public toilets. Again, this is going to kick off at 3 if you've just joined us. But I'm sorry to the people already here that you might have heard this earlier. They're going to try and kick me out at 3 o'clock because they're closing this area off. But they have got ropes in front of them. Check this out. They've got ropes. See the ropes there? So I'm not really allowed on that section. But can they kick me off this footpath? Can they really do that? Can they force you to leave? Any sheriffs out there? Can they really force me to leave at 3 o'clock? What's the deal? How does that work? It might be closed, but how does a public place become closed for other public people? What, I don't know. It's at I don't know, Last Pinster. It's at Kings Park. No idea. But I did just come up here randomly, and I was going to find a nice spot overlooking the city. What's this? Is it at a public space? Yes, it's at Kings Park in Perth, Western Australia. Oh, he's Sting playing, is he? Serious? No idea. They will want to get rid of me then, because they'll think that I've planned to come here. That's the funniest thing. I didn't even plan to come here. I was trying to go on the beach, pulling up there, pulled up down at the beach, way too windy. But for those that have just joined us, I do have a special wind jammer to chuck over the microphone if it gets too bloody windy. So I can do that as well. The wind jammer, I'm not going to pull it out again. I pulled it out before. That's a public place. That's what I was thinking. So sorry if you've already heard this, but I did tell one of the guys before when he said you'll be all right until 3 o'clock and you'll have to be asking to leave. And I just said, what happens if I don't leave, bro? You know, like I just started asking questions, but he took it the wrong way. And I just said to him that I'm part of a freedom movement, and I will make sure that these are tickets. Concert in San Fran about 30 years ago, and it was a scam. The last time I bought to the Sting concert, I was an MC. I'm not sure what you're saying, Yep, about. The hint is in the name, Sting. Or is it because I'm hang loose? Cloose. That's in the hint is in that name too. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm all three. The authorities want to hang me. I'm loose and I'm a recluse. Hey LP. Who the hell is LP? Hey LP. Alright, let's put some reverb on and let's do something. I might go to a bit of a song break now, guys. So I know I'm going to bore you. I want your opinions on this, right? I'm going to play some music, and this is what I'm thinking as an intro to the podcast. I've got a few other songs. I've got a couple. There's a song I want to use that I can't find from years ago. I'll find it eventually. But check this out for an intro and tell me, this is number one, and then I'm going to show you number two. Which intro do you prefer for the intro to a podcast? We'll pretend we've just started now. You ready? Whoops, wrong song, guys. My bad. I wasn't ready. I think it's this one. Not that one. It's not this one. That's too laid back. Yeah, alright. We're down here at Kings Park. Absolutely. Put some reverb on the voice if you're going to do that, mate. Don't be silly. That's the wrong type of song. These are all my songs, just so you know, because I'm sick of getting copyright bloody hits. Every time I do a live stream and play someone else's music. Not that one. Well, that is one, but I want to play that one second. What's going on? No. No. What's going on here, guys? Could this be it? This is it. There we go, as it kicks in. G'day guys, you're watching the Hang Loose Recluse live show down here at Kings Park. Thank you. I'll wait for the lead solo to kick in. Turn it up. Here we go. All right, welcome to the show, guys. Looks like we've got a couple of spectators down here. I'll just chuck them on live stream for you. So there we go. How you going, sir? How can I help you?
Just letting you know, we close the park off very shortly for the event space.
I'll just ask if what time you're closing it off, sir?
About 20 minutes we'll start.
I reckon 20 minutes, guys. They're going to close it down, so we'll work out whether you know, we'll end up with a move on notice or not after 20 minutes. Thank you. Public space, public laws apply.
And as it becomes part of the event space, it's actually going to be private property very
shortly. So it becomes private property very shortly. Could some of you guys tell me some information on that and let me know? Apparently they're changing a public space into private property. Is that even doable in this country? Is that doable? So he's just told me public property is going to be private. I was enjoying that. I was just having a bit of fun, and that came up while I had a song going on for 20 minutes, he reckons. But you know what, guys? We'll work it out. I'll go for a walk. Yeah, stuff it. I'll just go for a walk with the trolley. We'll go somewhere else. Thank you. See what happens. So he reckons 20 minutes for kicking us out, guys. I need your information on the screen now. Thank you. What did people say? Let's check out the comments there. That totally stuffed me up. bastards. See, I'm in a public place. Is he closing the footpath off too? Yeah, good point, mate. That's right, this is where it sucks. So I'm basically being told that I can't be here. See this spot here? It's a public place. All right, that car park behind me is closed off for the concert, and that's a road that goes through here, where you have to have registration to come through. So I'm on a park bench, a public park bench. I'll just go back so you can see the park bench. Whoop. So that's the park bench that I'm on, guys. That one just there. Here we are. Public. So does that mean that them guys that are walking through, if they, in 20 minutes time, then they can't walk through here? Alright, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what they try and do. Maybe some freedom fighters should come down here and just bring us light. jammed my end. He's still there. I hope he's still there. Haven't seen any new comments popping up, but we'll see. All right. Where's my bloody phone? That's frustrating because I'm going to have to leave in a hurry. So I better start packing down. I guarantee it. Fuck. I don't want to argue with the dude, seriously. How do you make them see the point? I know they've got to be Nazis. That's their job. They're paid to be Nazis. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, I know. Oop, wrong song. This is it. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Yeah, all right. Oh, here we go, catching up to some comments here. Sorry about bore you guys there with the music as we turn that down and we get on with the show. Thank you. You're listening to the Hang Loose Recluse show. Don't forget, guys, you can join the mailing list to get the private podcasts that we don't put live, send out there live. Yeah, just in the subject field, just put HLR newsletter. But you have to contact, email me at hanglooserecluse@protonmail.com. Thank you. And we'll look after your email address. We're not going to sell it to any data companies. It goes into a blind carbon copy email. And then when we put the podcast uploads onto YouTube as an unlisted video, because we don't want to bore the people that don't want to hear that sort of stuff or hear the podcast on the YouTube channel. So we just want a list of people that I can talk to. Hey, HLR. Hey. Hiya, Wally. One I saw said you are required to obey the park officer's directions. Okay, so thanks for that, Alison MC. I appreciate that. And Jesse Williams just says, oh yeah, hey, HLR. And the last pin, if they want to stop people going over there, then they need to build a fence, which I read out earlier, and you're right, they do. But I think I'd rather just take the advice of Alison there. One I saw said you are required to obey the park officer's directions. Which the way the government is, yeah, we should be fighting it and standing up to it. But I'm here by myself, guys. It's one against them. I'm bound to lose. Alright. What should I say to him? Should I say, bro, I'll go as long as you say you're watching Hang Loose Recluse. I'll do that, okay? So at least I'll get the name in his head, but I don't really want to do the name in their head because then they know who you are if it goes pear-shaped. Live on TV, I know you just won't dob, but some people will. And if he knows it's Hang Loose Recluse, they know where to look for the evidence. Doing the dance, just arrived. All right, well, you'll have to check earlier. I just made it down here at Kings Park. There we are. I'm getting kicked out soon. I've got to go. Because this area here is apparently not public in 20 minutes, where I'm sitting on a park bench. So these people that are walking along are going to get kicked out soon because they're walking on a public footpath in Kings Park. And I've been told already by the guys on the camera I have to go soon. Do you know, the funny thing is, does that mean that bus isn't allowed to go past anymore? The funny thing about it is, actually I'll go for a walk over to the other side of Kings Park once I'm done here, because it's live, so I can just keep walking. I've just got to make sure the phone's charging and you've got enough power there. Oh shit, it wasn't. Now it is. Now it should be. Should be right now. All good to go. Yeah, so we'll wait till that happens, that time occurs. Got some event staff cleaning bins in front of me. Awesome. Let's watch them empty a bin. Good on the people there for doing their jobs. Awesome. Good people, good Australian folk. Doing what they do best. Going to work. No dramas, sorting out their things at work. Getting things done. There's the stage. And again, guys, like I said, if you've only just tuned in, I didn't come down here planned. It just rocked up here and thinking, oh, I'll go to Kings Park today. I'll go to Kings Park and there's an event going. I thought, stuff it, I'll just do it in front of the stage until they ask me to leave. Then it's show over. Thank you. I'm bracing for them coming up to me and saying, all right, mate, you've got to go now. How dare they tell me that I've got to go? How dare they? Stay tuned, guys, because there's going to be some action soon. There's 8 of you. If it drops down to, there's 9 now. If it drops down, just stay by, because I'm getting evicted out of this public spot very soon, guys. Not allowed to be here to do this. So if you just tuned in, I'm going to get kicked out very shortly, okay? So just stay tuned if you want to see some action. I've got to be cool, calm and collected and not do anything stupid. So I'm going to stay, bro. I'm going to stay, but I'm here by myself. This is where I need someone level-headed with me that can do all the speaking, because I can only speak to a microphone and an audience. I can't really speak to people who don't want to listen. Does that make sense? People that don't want to listen and just want to be authoritarians, they are the ones that need to listen. Yeah, all right. Yeah, thank you. What I'll probably do when they come over is I'll chuck one of my songs on and just have a sing, but you just want to hear them. You just want to hear what's going on. So when they come near, I'm going to set up a microphone, my other camera, and just put it on and record some things with my other camera. So I'll just, hit record and get some random footage. I'm waiting for it. If you see him coming in the background, don't forget to pop up a thing on the thing, doing the dance. Hey, hiya Wally. Remember guys, they're going to kick me out very shortly from this place, Kings Park. So if you want to see some action, stick around. For now we'll go to a quick interval, or should I just keep talking and not waste time? Another car goes past. I would, but care if a bit. No, that's all right. It's if you know, it'd be only for people in the area. If there was anyone living in this area near Kings Park, I'm sure you know this spot, but it doesn't matter. I'll be gone soon. I can't do it. I can't. I know it'll happen. Say you're from who? Say you're from a local radio channel. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, well, I'm from a local radio channel. We know the laws. Oh, we don't. I don't know what I'm saying. That's where I've got to be careful, because I don't know what I'm saying. Like popular, but they probably won't believe me because I've got no signage. I'd have to have signage of 96 FM. You're listening to 96 FM. Thank you. Well, no, you're not. You're listening to 66 FM. Hang Loose FM. Hang Loose Recluse FM. That's bollocks, though. Want to slap them? Alright, I might read out your comments to them when they come over, and just read the comments. That's right, so I'll do it. Last Pinster. Last Pinster, I'm going to read out some of that poetry that you wrote. You know, guitar, 2-chord guitar talking thing like I did on that other one. So I just wanted to let you know that. Plus, Pinac photography is not a crime. Anything that you can see with your own 2 eyes is filmable and legal. That's a good point. Thank you, sir. I mean, I know it's a closed-off event, and you're right. They haven't put a fence up. If they don't want people prying in, then they should put a barrier around the place and stop people from looking over their shoulders. 20 minutes, they reckon. So he reckons 20 minutes, I've got to go. So it's now 2:30 as we're locking on. I wonder if they're watching. I reckon they've tuned in. Hopefully they're reading the comments. When they come close, start with, doing a review doing a review of the event. All right, doing a review of the event. You're watching Hang Loose Recluse Event Reviews. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Yep, down at this venue today. I'll turn the camera around so you can see it. What I might even do is put them on the screen. I'll see what I can do. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see. This is where the laws of the world are enslaving us, because they set up in this open public space. What is the law on open public spaces? When did an open public space not become an open public space? Because in the past, people did gigs and stuff at venues, or a public place is a free event. That's what I reckon. A ticketed event, but there's no fences. Volume's very low. Oh, turn that up. It's a little bit louder. How's that? Is that a bit better? Volume very low. Michael Brown, he's a good engineer, Michael. I appreciate your support on this, Michael, because you've been here before and I valued what you said, because when I listened back to the audio on another live stream, you got it spot on for me, so I appreciate that. So is that a bit better? Because I haven't noticed it is a bit louder, but I've got to be careful because I can't see the peak meters and I can't tell if that's peaking out. All I can hear is the monitoring if it's going to distort. I can't hear distortion, but there's been times I haven't heard distortion, but it's gone through as distorted. Thank you. Yeah, good fun. What did I read? The last Pinstar Vibing, brilliant. Yes, I'll read some of those out. Very good. Like talk like it's live to a national radio station. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Well, it kind of is. You guys are the national radio station. YouTube national radio station. I need to look into the rules, but not enough time. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, look, I really don't want to call. I'm whispering in the mic so they can't hear this. All right, so if it does seem low, it's because I'm hugging the mic and I'm whispering into it. Because if I was full voice, it would sound like this. And I got a few eyeball stares when I did that. So I have to just revert to low language so they can't hear what I'm saying. They don't realise that this is a covert operation and that I'm watching them with you. Thank you. I need to look into the rules, but not enough time. Here comes me mate. Look at him, he's in the background. I'm just going to turn this on. Turn the other camera on. And action. There it is. It's going. He didn't come. He walked straight on past, guys. He actually walked straight on past. I can see he's a bit of a tough guy. You know, walking around, he's got his military tactical pants with his radios and his pens in his pants in a certain way where it makes him secure. He's got that special walk on him. I don't know if you can see him walking in the background. You see him in the background there. Oh no, he's kind of out of sight now. But he's got that special tactile walk that they have. Like, I'm gonna kick some fucking ass tonight. Because that's what they are employed for. That's what they want to do. Well, that's no good. That didn't work. He hasn't booted me yet, but I'll wait till they come and boot me. And I will bring up some of your comments, but I'm going to fumble a bit because I've got to deal with him and try and scroll and get to the comments and do all that sort of stuff. If you see me walking down the street, walk on by. Don't. If you feel uneasy, we aren't there. Yeah, you're right. I need to look into the rules. Yes, thank you. I read the last bit of vibing very, very low. So Michael said very, very low. I could probably change this. That'll be louder again, but I think that's going to be too loud. Is that too loud? That could be too loud now, bro. Is that way too loud? That's what I'm... That's me jamming live a couple of years ago with a drummer. Yeah, check 1, 2. All you headphones listeners, that's Hang Loose Recluse on guitar. But if you've got headphones on, you'll hear there's a bass guitar type of sound. I ran my guitar into a bass amp and had this pedal give this subharmonic frequency. It sounds like a bass player. I'll shush so you can have a little listen. It's just one guitar, one drummer, 2 of us. Yes. I won't go for too much longer, guys. Turn it down. I think a drummer's about to play something. I can see a drummer down there on stage. Where's Michael Brown? Where's my sound guru? Where is he? Such a cool idea to rock up to the King's Park with your kit. Just go for it. Yeah, well that's right, Jesse. Since I've been doing those private I can hear distortion. I've been doing those private podcasts. It just gave me an idea to get out, and I was just going to do a random private podcast for the people out there that are joined on the private list. But then I thought, bugger it, while I'm going through the effort, I might as well just set it up down here and just go live with it and go from there. It says Kobe Recluse, not, what's that, what do you mean by that? I'm not sure. Such a cool idea to rock up to the Kings Park with your kit and just go for it. Thank you. As people walk past in the background, give us the evil stares that public people do. You know the idea. Because they're all thinking, what the fuck is this dude on about? Who the fuck is this dude? Let's stare there. But you know, good on him, I'd stare too. They're just checking out the equipment and what I got. Kobe Recluse, ear, not. Shit, does that mean too loud? Too loud? Too loud? Check 1, 2. I can hear distortion there, it's not good. Where's me mate Michael Brown? Any Freemason lodges there, you should interview them somehow. Tell them what's for. Yeah, I've done that before. So Michael Brown, can you give us a audio check there? All. I'm not understanding what you mean, sir. You're just putting all thumbs up. Okay, yes, so it's okay then. But I can still hear distortion when I monitor that. I'm OCD about that sort of stuff, and I don't like the fact that I can hear it clipping. It's not good, but if I whisper, it's not so bad. It's more because I'm talking at full volume that it's hurting people's ears. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Well, there is a family behind me. Are they going to come and kick them off the path as well? That's the big question. Are they going to kick them off? There's an old family here. Check this out. And he's got a public chair. It's a public chair. Hey, Mark McGowan's probably going to be here today. That's probably why there's so much security. Yep, Kings Park guys, don't know what's going on. You tell me. Some people said that Sting is going to be down here, but I've got no idea. So if you could Google what concert is on at Kings Park today, you will find out. Thank you. Turn the camera around. Once again, guys, don't forget, if you have just tuned in, want to get the private podcasts that I've been releasing. I do them simply and easy, and I enjoy talking to a select group of people that just want to be on there. As the police chopper hovers above and is probably watching the live stream of me right now. G'day police, hi. Yeah, send us an email at hanglishrecluse.com, hanglishrecluse@protonmail.com, and put in the subject field HLR newsletter, and I'll add you to the emailing list. Remember, your email's safe with me. It's not getting sold to data companies, and I'm going to put it into a blind carbon copy email so no one can see everyone else's email, and you'll just get the links to the videos and occasional newsletter. You can reply with stop to opt out, and I'll remove you from that list. Thank you. Until I can work out a proper way that it should be done, like a newsletter, I've got to do it manually, so I have to keep adding the addresses in. Just going to do a comment check here, guys. Comment check. The whole friggin' park, a public space, 400 hectares. Thank you, Jesse. If you could quickly do some research for me and find out whether they can kick me off this footpath, because they've got a concert starting soon and they reckon I have to leave. It's 2:38. They did tell me 3 o'clock, but the guy did say 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes I'll have to leave. But they haven't come back yet. Oh, am I still filming? I don't want to be filming. I've got to put my other camera on when they come over and film with the secret hidden camera. It's not really secret, it's just on the table here. But I can walk. When I do go, I will walk. I'll go for a walk. But it's going to be hard to talk because the mic arm doesn't really lift up that high to me head when I'm walking. But we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try when we get the boot, because everything's portable here, but they have to give me time to pack up when they tell me to leave. It starts at 4:30 according to website. All right, that's Lucy Salat. Could you, is it really Sting playing, guys? If it is, I want an autograph. I want an autograph, please. Thank you. Yeah, all right. I know you're out there. I know you're watching. So was I. Couldn't help myself. Thank you. Now, you know when you smell a nice perfume, it's like, what's that? So you have to have a look. Sorry. Sorry to all the ladies out there that are offended. I apologise. It's just a simple mechanism, the way we're wired. Thank you. Alright, so where's my mate? So if you see the security guy coming in the background, knock on the screen so I can be ready, because I can see him coming. But he's coming. Having a peek around. I shouldn't have said what I said to the bloke when I first got here. He seemed alright. Because I said, oh, bro, because he said something about going at 3. Oops, reverb was on. He said something about going at 3. And I said, but this is a footpath, or whatever I said. Just picking up a cable. Just chucking some stuff in here now. There's a couple of things that are going to drop off my little thing, like things like this. But if you're just tuned in, guys, hang around, because they're going to kick me out of here soon, and I'm sure there's going to be a bit of a scene. I don't want it to be too much of a scene. I get worked up. I get a little bit anxious. Right now I'm kind of anxious for it, knowing that something's going on. I've got some information from the screen. There is a guy walking over now. I think he's heading over. He looks like the senior guy, so this is not a guy I've dealt with looking at it. No, he's talking to another bloke, but they might be talking about me. Let's see. And the whole thing is, they probably think I'm filming their event. I'm filming their event if the camera's facing that way. See that? That's their event. Here's a mask. Get this guy on me. Have a look. Look at the mask. Look at the mask. Hot day, walking by himself, 5 metres from someone else, and he's got a mask on. You can tell he reads the paper. Alright, I'm just keeping an eye. You've got to keep an eye on the guys who think they're military. They're here to fuck people over like myself. Alright, what have we got here? When Ninny Nuts reappears, tell him that you can stay where you are and that they are about to bear the law and restrict your movements. They need to build a fence. The onus is on them, not you. Okay, so they need to build a fence and they can't ask me to leave. I'll just be cool, calm and collected. But I don't know if I am going to be breaking the law and whether I'm going to cop a fine or an arrest or... Look, move on notice is a move on notice. I'll accept that. But before it gets to that, I'll go. So I won't be getting a move on notice. I'll be leaving before they issue a move on notice. But that's where I retreat, boom, because it's just a challenge to not. Oh, I can see the main guy, the military type of guys. He's looking at me. I can see him looking at me. Look, he's talking about me. You can't see it. I can't tell. I can't show you. But I've got my other camera ready. Here it is. Good microphone on it. There's my action camera, all plugged in, ready to go. So I'll be hitting that button when they make their way over. And I've got to bring up that screen that innocent bystander just sent me, and that is supposedly Sting doing his My Songs tour break. Yeah, so that's a few people have said Sting. When Ninny Nuts reappears, tell him that you can stay where you are and that they are about to bear the law and restrict your movements. They need to build a fence. The onus is on them, not me. I'm going to read it out as if I'm saying that to him, so I'll practice that now. Excuse me, sir. I'll try and say it like that. Excuse me, sir. I can stay where I am. And you are about... Oh. I've got to try and word out how I'm going to say it to him. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Have a look at that comment. If you can. When Ninny Nuts reappears, tell him that you can stay where you are and that they are about to bear the law and restrict your movements. They need to build a fence. The onus is on them, not you. Break. Alright, you're right. I'm going to have a break, guys. Just going to come back from a break. Here we go. something happened. All right, we're back, guys. We're back. We're back. Thank you. That was a short ad break. Just to read out that information. Never mind, champ. Yeah, no, I'll try and work it out. Don't worry, brother. Yeah. Tell him that you can. That I'm sorry, sir. Legally, I can stay where I am. Movement. You need your defence. The onus is on you, not me. Sorry. Thank you. That's how I word it. As a free-moving citizen. I'm a free-moving citizen, aren't I? I think I am. Turn that down, distortion. You guys getting distortion in that microphone? If you are, I guess we're just going to have to put up with that. I can turn it down, but if it's too soft, then it's too soft. You know, what do? Damn this. Need lots more gain going on. And less distortion. But maybe if I stand back here, it sounds a bit better. So 20 minutes, there's heaps of people standing around. There's a chick on a seat down from me. There's older people up here. I don't know if you can see the chick over here. I'll spin it that way. Then I'll do the chick on the seat. Yeah, anyway. Alright, the onus is on them, not me. I'm sitting here on a park bench in public. You can't restrict me from that. No security guys should be able to restrict that movement. Oh, should they? I don't know the law on it though. I guarantee a freedom fighter would know. Just got to keep this camera in my hand ready to go. Oh shit, it's recording. An event staff guy, so he wasn't really security, maybe just a shop seller, something like that. And look guys, at the end of the day, I didn't plan to come here. It's not like, oh, Sting's in town, I'm here. You guys told me who was playing. I just happened to come out for a podcast. I thought I'll go to Kings Park, tried to go to the beach, a bit windy. I came here and we've set up and here we are. I know there's a few people tuned out there, but that's okay. That's all right. What's this? Kobe Recluse. Show us that camera. Oh, this is my old one. This is another one. This works easier to hook up a microphone to on this older one than my newer one. So I just use, that's the one I originally did all my freedom rallies with. But I haven't got the proper mounting system on it. So I can't really use it properly. Yeah, got to be really careful here. Because I'm getting anxious. Because they're going to ask me to leave. See what happens. You're watching the Hank the Recluse show. Alright, stand by guys. There's nobody here. It's like an eerie silence right now. It's absolute eerie. I'll show you the stage. I can see it. There was a drummer on the stage before. Yep, there we go. There's a stage down there. There's a guitarist on the stage playing low level. He's just warming up. The only thing in operation tonight now, you're right, Pinster. Look, I can see the big security guy, the one that came over before. He's talking to like a lady who looks like real corporate. She's all dolled up. You know, she's an old lady, and she's all dolled up. You can see she's something to do with the event. So he's talking to her now. He's doing the old arm thing, talking. I think they're trying to work out what to do with me. They will be putting together something to try and speak to me, and they'll kind of get an idea that they know that I'm well within my rights to be here. So, come on, freedom guys. Where are you? Come down to Kings Park and enjoy the free show. I'm at that side park, just around the corner from the main park. Just, yep, two security guys looking at me from a distance, working it out. I'll try and show you. Point the camera to them. Now, if you look between those two trees down there, can I zoom in on this? They're about there, somewhere in that area. Yeah, so you'll see him, the guy with the cream coloured top. So when he comes over, he can show over. And I can tell he's just got that stance and that look about him that says, I want to punch on tonight. I want to snap necks. That's basically what his body language is saying. Let's snap some necks. Ooh, it's now 2:50. They did tell me 3 o'clock. Well, the guitarist is down there firing up. He's got his guitar on low. Not sure if you can hear it. He's got a slide guitar. I can hear it. He's sliding. Very interesting. And maybe I'll put it on security when it's their time to tell me off. For now, it's the Hang Loose Recluse show. Thank you. Comment check. Comment check. Maybe I should go to an ad break. Yeah, let's play a song. I'll only play it for about a minute and I'll stop, okay? So don't get too bored, and I apologise if the levels ain't right. Hey guys, this one is called Raising the Alarm, right? I use this as an intro to some of my videos, like a switching guitar sound. Yeah, you get the idea. I'll play the song now. Ooh, that's not it. Let's do it. This one. Raising the alarm. Raising the alarm. Also understand if things happen to get heavy. Yes. Run the flowers of spring, why are you listening? Failing. Woo. Come here. Just keep the camera rolling. I would think you'd have backup there. Well, I hope so. Let's hope. But I can get out of hand. I know I can. That's what I worry about, guys. And I've had a hard couple of weeks. I'll tell you that now. So I'm a little bit snappy. I'm worried. This is why I stay home. This sort of stuff. I'm young anymore. Don't want to get into the drama. Just keep the camera rolling. I would think you have backup. Turn the microphone so you can hear it. Recluse, g'day Melissa Freedom, thank you. And because there's a few extra names out there and there's a few numbers on the list there, anyone out there who wants to hear the private podcasts, I've been releasing a few of those, and I'm going to be releasing a lot more privately from the main channel, because I don't want to bore the main subscribers with constant podcasts, because I just do random stuff. Last night I did a 30-minute one. This morning at 8 o'clock in the morning I did a 40-minute one. So if you go and sign up to hanglooserecluse@protonmail.com, email me and put in the subject field HLR newsletter. You know, then it means you're going onto the newsletter, but I'll look after your email address. It's not getting sold to any data companies, and I will be adding it to a blind carbon copy field of an email to send the links out, and no one else will see your email. And also, I'm not going to spam you with anything. I'm not going to ask you for money. I just want to have oh, here comes someone. I just want to have an audience that I can talk a bit more loosely to, rather than the main channel, because there's a reason for that, and I explained it in some of the podcasts. I don't want to get into that right now. All right, let's have a look. See, I've got to check everything that's going out. We're going to have some drama down here, guys, because I'm at a public event. If you just tuned in, Sting is playing at this Kings in the Park. And I've already been warned. Well, it's probably good. It was about 20 past 2. I had to go in 20 minutes, and that time's nearly up. But I have been told when I first got here I have to leave at 3. But I'm on a footpath, but people are walking past. Can they really block and stop a footpath? Can they? They can't really force you. They can't touch me. They can't physically remove me. Can they? Surely they cannot do that. And that's going to. This is where I've got to struggle. I've got to come to realization that if they start manhandling me, I'm going to get pissed off. And also, I've got to get my stuff. So my main concern is this gear. this protection, and I've got to pack it up the way I like to pack it up, not just throw it in the box and bail. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. But I've got to try and be cool. There is some information that's been fed to me. Hopefully it's not too far back. Trespass is a civil matter. See, I'm dumb when it comes to that stuff, last Pinster. So trespass is a civil matter. Does that... I'm trying to work out how to incorporate that into my situation. Trespass is a civil matter, not a public matter. Yeah, good. Yeah, now I get what you're saying. Yes, so I had to think of that. Trespass is a civil matter. That's a good word to keep saying to them. Trespass is a civil matter. I'm not in a civil environment. Well, or am I? I'm in a public environment. That's what you need to tell. That's what you need to tell. You know who if they rock up. Okay, yeah, good point. If City of Perth did that, then you've got issues. How do you mean, Sassy Cass? I'm trying to work that out. Because I'm trying to understand the context of all the messages for as much maximum information as I can get before these rogue lawbreakers come over and try and ask me to leave from this public park bench in Kings Park. I'll be forced to remove to leave. Thank you. Alright, there's another person who has just replied, or oh no, sorry, that's someone who's I saw a notification pop up from Proton Mail, so I've now got Proton Mail notifications popping up so I can see if people are going to come to the newsletter that I have to add to the group. Anyway, a footpath is a public thoroughfare. It's getting the oops to understand that. Getting the ops, as in people, I think you mean. If the city has declared it an event, then you'll have issues. Okay, that's where we're going to have issues, because they've declared an event. So it is a public event. Sorry, private. That's what the guy said before. It's a private event. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's iffy, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. That's where you've got to know what you're doing before you get involved or engaged in any bullshit. And I don't know. I can't rely. A footpath is a public thoroughfare. It's getting me. Yeah. The owner of... Oh shit. I've only got 20% battery. Why aren't you bloody charging? Mongrel. That should be charging now. What did that message say? The owner of the land needs to call the police, then they can't remove you even if they threaten to, or you win. I like reading because I think this is part of my dyslexia from when I was a kid. I was bad at taking on information as a kid. I have to read things to make it sink in, and more than once. Some people just read things once and understand it. I'd be dyslexic, I don't know. I wasn't really dyslexic. No, I don't think I was. But I do recall always trying to read over stuff to understand it, I guess it could be. The owner of the land needs to call the police, then they can't remove you, even if they threaten to, or you win. In the end, it's up in a standoff, and you just say, I'm going now. Yeah, at what point, that's what I have to understand. Sorry for typos, blind as a bat, and screened. Yeah, I'm like that too, with screen, and they're so small you can't see it. Get an umbrella, you're right. I should have bought me another hat that's in the car. So I've got the sun behind me at least, because it's not a police matter, okay? But they'll make it a police matter. You just know they will. Yeah. I wish there was some more freedom lovers down here. Just sitting on the side of the sidewalk with me while Sting's about to play again. If you just tuned in, I'll show you. There's the stage. Just down there. Alright. See, what they need to realise too, reality is, as soon as music starts, I'm not going to be able to talk to you because all you're going to hear is the music in the background. It's bloody loud. I rocked up when they were doing the drum test, and it was pretty loud, but I wasn't ready to go live then. Someone needs to have made a complaint. Yeah, good point. Well, the company that's running it, security, I don't know. It's bullshit. That's right. In this segment, we're going to say that's bullshit. Oh, where are my glasses? I had glasses before. Don't tell me I lost them. Oh no, there they are. Thank you. Should I put them under the sunnies? Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's right. Now they wouldn't hit a guy with glasses now, would they? They'll make one up, but it's entertainment to watch them tell porcupines. Yeah, that's right. Someone needs to have made a complaint, but you might choose to not drag it out to that point. You're right. I don't think I will. To be honest, I don't want drama. I'll be a smart ass for a couple of little comments and that's about it. Turn the reverb off. The reverb is now off. So again, once it cranks up, I won't be able to talk anyway. I plan on going for a walk over to the city park to show you. Might as well walk around while I'm here. This is on a trolley. I can walk around with it and show you. But when I'm walking, it might be shaky, and because it's not a bloody stabilised phone, this old crap iPhone X. That's what it is. Hasn't got one of those stabilised cameras. But yeah, once again, if you've tuned in, join the Hang Loose Recluse private podcasts. I'm releasing all sorts of stuff like what I'm doing here now, but just audio, because I tend to just talk better when it's just audio. Don't have to worry about video. Excuse me, got the hiccups. So I'm doing some private podcasts on there, and just yeah, what's the word? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Velveteen. Yeah, they'll make one up, but it's entertainment, and that's if you were deemed as trespassing, which you aren't. So I'm going to say to him, that's what I say, am I trespassing? So, but someone said earlier about if the city has deemed it a, what was it called thing earlier? So if you have a look at the comments, I think you guys can scroll back the comments. I don't know about lives. Can you scroll back while it's going? I think you can. I'm not sure. Can you see the comments and roll back to the comments like I can? I don't know. Police can't get involved. Yeah, they can't. They will. A footpath is public thoroughfare. It's getting to the, getting the cops to understand that. If the city has declared it an event, then you'll have issues. That's right. So the city would have declared this an event. So I am gonna have issues. Why won't that bloody charge? Yo, check 1 2. I'm sure you can hear me. Thank you. Here comes the city of Perth guy. Concert pickup point. So they've got a VIP concert little buggy to go around and pick them up. There, that's plugged in. Now I'm going to plug the phone into this one because I've got a feeling that will work better. The phone's plugged into that. There will be no reason why it can't charge. It's what I like about my Milwaukee charger. I'm not a Milwaukee sponsored person, but if you want your bloody stuff charged, use your drill battery. It's the way to go. Because it's all, like, unless that switch is off, it's always on. And these power banks, they tend to switch themselves off in weird situations, and I don't get it why it would switch itself off. So you need to charge your bloody devices that you're running on the live podcast. Don't forget to bring your Milwaukee battery. Milwaukee, you got the power. God damn, I need some sponsorships. Kobe Recluse, get onto it, brother. Where's those sponsorship deals you're working on? Yeah, all good. Oh, they're getting ready to put their closed off signs. I'll just show you. I know, I'm an idiot. I come with warning signs. What was that one for? Exactly, pins that make them prove it, but they'll give grief regardless. You're right, Sassy Cass. It's not worth it, is it? It's not worth it, guys. Just for a bit of, it'll be worth it for you guys to watch and kick back at home for a bit of fun. I'll just give a bit of shit, then I'll go and I'll film it. It's not really worth it. But even when I first got here, the guy said something about I said, yeah, but I'm from the freedom movement. This is restricting access if you kick me out or whatever or something like that. He goes, look, if you didn't go, that'd be a dick move. That's what he said to me. So they're planning for it. They're planning. Oh, it's 3:05. They haven't kicked me out yet. But if anything, they're probably holding off knowing that I know something that they don't. I don't know anything. You guys are teaching me. And I'm getting a sore ass anyway on this seat. I've got my soft spongy pillow. Just keep on filming, man. Then tomorrow start the charges for impediment of public access. And that's where I won't go that far because, you know, fucking hell to do all that, what a hassle. Evidence that says you cannot stay on a public footpath, ask them for which they will not be able to provide. That is an awesome. Alright, so this is where I struggle with this stuff, right? That's a brilliant thing, and I love the idea of that. My point is I'll struggle with how to deliver that to them, but I'm going to scroll. I'm going to look like a dickhead scroll onto them and to you. So, again, guys, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to get shaky, I'm going to get anxious, and it's going to show. I'm going to have quivering in my voice, like I'm shaking in my boots, but really, the only thing that I'm scared of is myself. What do we got? So, evidence that says that you cannot stay on a public footpath, ask them for which they will not. Have you got, yeah, this is, I'll pretend I'm saying it to him. Have you got evidence that says I can't stay on this public footpath? Can you provide me with some information to say that I cannot stay on this public footpath? That's probably got to be the first thing I have to say. I'm looking around for that security guy, I still can't see him. They haven't kicked me out yet. It's all fun. But remember, they know that I'm live streaming, so they've got to watch what they say and do too. They'll be wary of that. I'm live. I'm live on a public footpath. Thank you. You hear the guy playing the guitar in the background? I'll try and point the mic that way. Yeah. Waste of time. That was a waste of time. It's not even worth really doing because you can't hear nothing. Alright, so I'm looking around, sneaky peek, make sure that the big knob jockey's not coming over. Oh, I can see him now. He might be heading over. So I've got to make sure that when he comes, I'm kind of not looking to the side. I'm actually looking that way, try and make it look like I'm not actually looking, like I'm engaging with the audience out there. You know I am. Yeah, Cass, then he picks up and films with his camera. They bring up leading access due to the equipment. That is all they have. But it's a trolley. It's actually identified as a pram. A bit of wind going up because it's going to wipe this way so it doesn't make up as much. It's actually portable. So I can just walk off with it and keep it rolling. Yeah. See, I can spin this around. Look at this, I'm on a trolley. They're looking at me. I just saw them pointing their finger at me. They're coming over. I'll just say, look, mate, I'm gonna go, but have you got any evidence, any information to suggest I'm trespassing? Anything that you write? You got anything you can point out to me? I need it in writing. Exactly, Pin. That's where the bonus is for work, just from a phone.
Hey, mate.
To anyone's movements.
Oh, I'm Hazel, yeah. Sorry to be a pain. Who's the...
I don't know, bro. I just set up down here. I got no
really?
idea.
Sting.
Is that what's going on, brother?
Sorry to say this, mate,
Yep.
but we do need you to move on now, please.
Have you got? What is that?
Because it's no longer a public domain.
Is that right?
Yes, because the area's been rented
Have you got
out.
anything written on paperwork to say that I'm
Hear me out,
trespassing?
please. Hear me out, please.
Yeah.
Because the area's been rented out by the organisers of this event,
Public rented out.
it can be hired out through the government, yes.
Yep. Can it?
Yes. And because road closure is now in place,
Have you got that in legislation?
you can go take it up with the council for
No,
that.
they can bring that to me.
No. That's up to you to go chase that down if you want. But what I'm trying to inform you of
Yep.
is that because the road closure is in place, it is a rented out area.
Yeah.
It is now private area.
You need to show the exact
No,
area.
I do not have to.
You need to show me the exact
No, I
area
do
on a
not.
map.
No, I do not.
So can you show me
I'm
on a map?
asking you to move outside road closures, please.
Yeah, for the first time, there's... What's this? I'll just read something out to you, bro. Just bear with us.
Yep, you can read anything out you like, but unfortunately, the way it is...
Evidence
now
that says that
private
you
area.
cannot stay on a public footpath, ask them for which they will not be able to provide. So you need to be able to
It's
provide
no longer
evidence.
a public footpath.
It's no longer a public footpath, guys.
Not while the event's in place.
Not while the event's in place. And what time does the event start, sir?
Well, the road closures and everything are in place at 3 o'clock.
When does the event start?
Let me finish.
Yes, tell me.
Road closures and stuff are being put in place at 3 o'clock,
Yes.
which is now after 3.
It's now after 3, guys.
Yeah.
It's 10 past 3.
As of 10 a.m. this morning,
Yes.
the park area has been closed off to public, so people have been able to be asked to leave the park area from 10 a.m.
Yep.
And now because it is all getting closed off,
Having a conversation.
but you keep turning away and not talking to me, or you
Yes.
start talking before I finish.
I'm making sure things are rolling.
That's fine. I'm just informing you, this place is no longer a public area.
Have you
Due
got
to
that
the
in
fact-
writing?
I don't need that in writing on me, sir. If you want to chase that up, that's on you.
Well,
I don't have to provide that to you myself.
so you can restrict access to a public footpath.
It's no longer a public footpath.
Now, I'm
That's
here
what
in
I'm trying to
public.
inform
The onus is on you guys to provide a fence, not me. I'm here in public
They're
under
now-
the shade of this tree.
Yeah, and the areas are now in place.
Look at this, guys. I've got
Close.
3 security guys surrounding me. Check it out.
This is what I was trying to tell you, sir. You keep not listening.
I'm listening, sir. I'm just having a conversation.
The road closures are in
I
place.
want you to prove to me that what I'm doing is illegal. You need to prove that. You can't
Will you
touch
let
me.
me talk, please?
Yes, yes, I'm asking you
Can you
questions,
stop
mate.
talking? Just let me talk, please.
Can I ask you questions?
When
Am I
I'm
allowed
finished
to
talking-
ask you questions?
When I'm finished talking,
You're the
ask
one
me
that
questions.
came up to me, sir. I'm in public.
And I'm trying to inform you.
I'm
what
in
you're asking.
public.
I'm trying to inform you of what
Yes,
you're asking.
and I'm asking you questions that you're
letting
not
me inform
answering. And you're not answering questions, mate.
I'm trying to answer your questions, but you keep cutting me off.
You're backpedaling.
No.
Yes.
If you look over to the side here,
Yes.
there's a road closure in place over there.
Okay, this is a footpath, sir.
Right? No, they're putting the fence
Have you
across as
checked
well.
the legislation on footpaths and
Again,
restricting access?
not letting me finish. You asked a question about
I'll
fencing.
listen. I'll just shut up and listen. Let this guy talk, guys.
You asked a question about fencing.
Yep.
There's road closures up there, which becomes a fence.
Yep.
There is fencing being put across. See the
Yeah.
barriers over there?
Yeah.
That becomes a fence. Inside that fenced off area is no longer a public area. Not until after the event. Okay?
Yep.
So answering your question about the fencing and all that stuff is right there.
When does the event start?
The gates open in about half an hour to an hour.
I'll go by then.
No. You have to leave now because we need to clear the area before we can open up to the event.
Fair enough.
So I'm asking you nicely, if you can please move outside
I
the
will.
closed off area.
And what time frame do I have to leave by? I've got a bit of gear to pack up.
Well, I'd like you to be moving within 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'll
Yes.
be gone. I'll be gone in
You were
5 minutes,
informed.
sir.
You were informed approximately 40 minutes ago
Yes,
that
sir.
you'll need to leave about 3 o'clock,
Thank you, sir.
and it's after 3 o'clock.
Yes.
So I'm asking you now if you can please pack up and be outside the area within the next 5 minutes, please.
I'll just.
Park rangers are also in attendance.
That's okay. They can show me the legislation that you guys are talking about.
It's actually a private property.
It's private property,
owned-
guys.
It's part of the Kings Park Botanical Gardens.
Yeah.
So they have full jurisdiction.
Well, I'll let
to
them
remove
come and tell me.
anyone
They
away
can come
from
and
the
tell
park.
me, and I'll go once they do that.
Well, I'm going to ask you to leave the event because we're actually responsible for this
Okay.
event
Just
site.
remember, I'm on a public footpath, so you
Actually,
can't
it's
touch
actually
me.
not. It's actually, we
No.
can touch you.
Oh,
You're
they can
failing-
touch me, apparently.
You're failing to follow our directions.
Can you identify yourself, please?
My name is Shane. I'm a licensed crowd controller
Yep.
working for Ace Security, provided to Kings Park and Melon Events for this event. Alright?
Yep.
You're actually now on private property. This is
Yep.
part of the event site. We have forklifts and other equipment and crew that's going to start moving through. So the safety of yourself and anyone else in the area, you need to vacate the premises.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so 5 minutes. Give us time to pack up, guys, and I'll get out of here.
Yep, 5 minutes, please.
But just remember, you can't overrule any laws, and you're really supposed to provide that legislation to me.
Well, we don't have to provide that with you, sir. We're informing you of what's happening.
I'll just speak to some of the lawyers on screen.
Up to you to chase down. Okay?
No, I'm just going to pack this up. I've got to say goodbye and wind this up.
5 minutes,
Thank you, sir.
5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes, guys. So I've got to start packing up. I'll go for a walk. They cannot touch you as security. If they do, that's a lawsuit. Stay cool. Just asking for next time. Just reading out your comments now, guys. Who is he? Get his company and name, which I just did. Does he work for packing up? They're standing by, guys. Just going to catch up on the comments. His company, get his name. Yep, did that. Think he says a cash for 2 sweet. Appreciate it. Good. Where is the boundary? Where does the boundary begin, and how does it go? See, you have free movement on public access areas, and he needs to provide proof of this. Show you the boundary, or ask where that ends. He needs to show the exact area to you on a map. Have you got a map of the area?
No, but if you look to your left and look to your right, you can see the boundary.
Apparently I can see the boundaries if I look to my left or right.
Generally where the fence is a pretty good indicator of a
Hey guys, just so you know, I'm planning to go, but I'm just using technicalities. I'm gonna go, all right.
Yeah,
So
we're just answering the questions that are coming up, that's all.
I don't really want to see him, but obviously there's an audience out here. They're loving this, so I just gotta, you know, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'll just quickly read a couple of comments, and I'm going to pack it up. Well, I'm not really. I'm going to hold you guys on the line, and we'll go for a walk to the other part. Evidence says you cannot stay public footpath. Ask them for which they will not be able to provide. Just keep on filming, man. Then tomorrow start the charges for impediment of public access. I know. Exactly, Pen. Just stay where you are. Where was that comment earlier? But you might. Here we go. Sorry for typos. There we go. The owner of the land needs to call the police when they can't remove you, even if they threaten to, or you win. In the end, it ends up in a standoff. Then you just say, I'm going now, which is what's happened. I'm going. I'm packing up. I'm winding it down, just reading your comments, and I'm going because they're interrupting my public bloody live stream. That's what you need to tell, you know. Yeah, right. Yeah, all right, well. You know, it's done, guys. You saw the encounter. We'll discuss this at the table later on, and we'll speak more clearly of this and talk about how the freedoms in this country are diminishing due to fake rogue laws. This is a public footpath, and that law is always, and always will be, a public footpath. Thank you. All right, let's go for a walk. Let's do it. I've got to go. Just stand around. There you go. We'll just do a pan around. There we go. That's part of packing up, guys. Let's get out of here. No drama. It's all about the beast. About the beast. No trouble. What are you doing, sir?
What am I doing?
Yeah. Why are you hovering around me like
I'm
that?
just trying not to get on your.
Why not?
Because I do not wish to film. So
Well, you've come up to me, sir.
I have come up to you.
I've got to
because
stop saying sir because that's not what I should be calling
I
you.
have. I'm sure you've got a name for me.
No, I haven't. You're right. What?
No, sorry. So basically, I would like to come up here.
Can't you see I'm packing up?
Yes,
right?
I can.
You know I don't
I
have
can.
to answer
No,
questions.
No, I'm not going to ask any questions.
Yeah, I don't have to answer anything.
I'm not going to ask you anything.
No, I'm leaving. Look.
Yeah,
So what's up? What's the engagement?
I can see that. No, I was just asked to come up. I can see you're leaving. There's no engagement.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And you know what? I would have had a beer with you, but I haven't drank for 12 years. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get out of here.
Have a good afternoon.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the ratings. Just so you know, guys, look, I didn't even know Sting was here. I'll tell you a little story. I'm going. I got out of the house today. I'm going to go do a public live stream today. Went down the beach, a bit windy. Shit, where will I go today? I'll go to Kings Park. So I come here, shit, this is on. Drove up here, drove back, and I'm like, stuff it. I'll just park here, saw a band getting ready. I thought, what a perfect spot. And then people on screen were telling me it was Sting here, so don't think I was here because Sting's here. I didn't give a shit.
No,
Just so you know, I just rocked up and it just happened to be here. I'd see, but obviously coming from a freedom movement and restriction of movement is a big thing in Australia at the moment, and we are on a public footpath. There's laws that do go along with that. You've got to realise that footpaths are a tricky thing when it comes to law. You have to realise that. And I don't want to cause a scene, but I had to give you a bit of grief so you understand that a footpath is always a footpath, no matter what. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so there we go. You're still there. Just got to unhook this. Just going to plug the mic back in. All right, you're still there. All right, getting out of here, walking along. Put this mic up here. Let's do it. All right, so you guys copped all that. You know, that's why I have to try and deal with it and just try and get out of here. Hey fellas, did I leave anything on the seat there? Thanks, mate. All right, so that's how I dealt with that situation. Like I said, I don't really like getting in those situations, and I wasn't here for them. I was here for you guys. Thank you. I don't know how I'm going to get this trolley around, but this dude will let me out for sure. We'll go for a walk up to the main part of Kings Park, and we'll go have a look out of Perth. You're hearing me okay? There's going to be some rattle going on until I get back on the footpath, because right now I'm on the main road. I'll turn the camera around so you can hear me. Yeah, that's better. All right, as we live stream out of here. It's one thing that they'll never be able to do is prevent us from doing this. Thank you, sir. Would you mind letting me out?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So I've got to stop saying sir, but it's my way of just speaking to people. I don't know. Someone said I should stop saying it. Thank you, mate. All right, let's get out of here. Now we can do a bit of... I've got to hold this bloody camera thing better. I haven't got my proper camera holder. Bear with us. Just playing with cords. Get down to a public place. Put that there like that. Let's put that there. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. All right, got to be careful when I'm holding this thing. I can't really hold it down much. I can't really lift it up. Got to walk. Am I allowed on this footpath? Let's see. See, they're even forcing me to walk on the bloody road because they've closed all the footpaths off. So all the footpaths are closed, which is forcing me to ride on the road. But now I'm on the footpath. So I think they'll restrict that footpath. Am I allowed through there, sir? Am I allowed to go through? No. Okay, not allowed through. Go that way, so we'll go this way. Yeah, you're right, guys. I should stop saying sir. I do it to be patronising in a way. But you're right, I shouldn't do it. Just go for a wander. Good thing is, check out the trolley, guys. There it is. Everything's portable. Oh, look, there's people here, so they can't kick people off that footpath. Can I go over there? All right, well, let's go there. We'll just sit out the front here. There's nothing saying I can't go over here, is there? No. There's nothing stopping them. Stopping me. All right. I'll pull up a queue and see what's going on. Righto, so that's the entry point to the public place. I'm now on a little island near some people and getting the old evil stares from the public because they're looking at their gear and thinking, what is this guy doing? If only they knew. Alright, got to catch up to your comments, guys. Just going to catch up to your comments, check out what's going on. Alright, just keep saying, have a lovely day. All those muppets, nothing else. You're right. Facing you in danger if there is traffic. Bunch of amateurs. Yeah, and I was too. Because I just don't like getting in situations like that. I just get off the end. It's where it's no good. I would have been better off if someone else could do the talking. Because I just wanted to say nothing and do no talking. And if this ranger guy comes over again, you know, well, we'll see what happens. He's coming up. I can see him. He can't kick me out of here. I'm just doing what everyone does. Just because I've got a microphone and a trolley doesn't mean that I'm a busker. I'm not asking people for money. But if you'd like to donate, donate now. Thank you. Tuning in, any equipment. Yeah, they just got a real. What's this? Warn him. My wife just messaged me. She says, "What's happening in Kings Park?" Well, if she's tuned in, Sting is in town. I didn't even know he was here. I was actually going to the beach for a podcast. I actually wanted to go to the beach for a live stream podcast today, but it's too windy down there, so I just thought I'll go to Kings Park. It's bloody blowing a gale up here, and I was going to go look out the lookout spot, overlooking South Perth there. There was heaps of people there, and I noticed something was going on, and I just thought I'll pull up there because the road was open and there was park benches. I'm sitting there. It's outside their boundary, but they just made it their boundary because they've closed the road off. Fair enough. Probably can't hear me properly. Got to get a good charge on this thing, but my phone went flat. I didn't know it wasn't charging. So I've got a dual adapter here. What was the point in that if I can't use it? That was supposed to be charging. Someone have his mobile. What's this? Someone have his mobile. Let's warn him. What's this? My screen say one viewer, but I know you're all there. I can't believe they would block his signal. Do you reckon that's what happened? Probably. You're probably right. Nah, the phone actually went flat, but it was going funny. Something was going on there with it. Again, guys, I'm going to get to a destination up here and set up again properly because I can. I'll go look out the city. Well, have a look. But you're just going to have the crappy phone microphone for now until I get to the spot because I've got to get a good charge on this phone. Try and work out why it wasn't charging properly. So go for a good walk around Kings Park. Thank you. Awesome. Oh yeah, bloody bee in my head. Oh shit, heaps of bees. Yeah, it was a nice day. Now, I didn't really want to go there to cause trouble. I hope I wasn't too much of a big-headed prick. Because, you know, I didn't want trouble. I didn't go there for trouble. I didn't go looking for it. It was great that happened because it gave you guys something to watch. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to listen back and how stupid I sound because that's going to happen too. So like I said, I don't know what I'm talking about in those situations. But if only you could see me. This is actually fun walking through the Kings Park with the trolley here. So we're going to go to the city spot and just kick back in the park and have a little bit of a debrief with you. See how we went. Again, bloody phone went flat. Just put a little bit of a side angle so you can see what's going on, where I'm at. Yeah, this phone does not have stabilisation. I'm just going to have to put up with it. Or I can take it off and just hold it like in my hand. That's better. Now it'll be a bit stabler. Just got to hope it's charging properly. Should we roll up there? I'll try and stay close to the camera so you can hear me. Let's head up this way. What's that? Would you? What? I've got to stop and read that. Quick, Mr. Pin, warn him. Yeah, it says overview, or they are controlling it. Missed like 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, the phone went flat on me. Like I said, it was charging, but didn't go through. Dual adapter on it. We'll go to this spot over here for those that aren't in Western Australia. That says a Western Australian botanical garden backwards. That's what that says. So if you grab a mirror, you might be able to see it properly. Thank you. This is Kings Park. Kings Park is a pretty magic place of WA. Like I said, Devo that I haven't got a proper microphone, but I will hook it back up once I get down to this spot down here. So you stand by. I'm doing a little loud public talking so you guys can all hear me. Feeling like a bit of a dork walking around with this trolley, but who cares? Look at it. It's a beast. Look at this trolley. There it is. Hey. Yep, good. I've got to be careful because I did have my phone number on this trolley. I don't want all these phone calls coming through. I hate phones enough as it is. Yeah, this side of Perth will be a lot better because there's going to be hardly any people here. scroll and roll. And there's 5 people tuned in. That's not many, thank you. Oh, that's enough. That's all you need. It's just a discreet one, just discreet. As I pull down to the spot over here, find a spot that I can pull up in a bit of shade. Looks like some crap. Wow, look at the food on that table, guys. Wow, they're very well organised and well set up. Look at that, absolutely magic. Looking good. And so were they. All right, that's South Perth over there. South Perth down there. There's a rota. Sorry if the microphone's bloody windy, you know I hate bad. Oh, there's the seaplanes down there. Don't know if you can see it. It's going in for a landing. Got to find a nice spot now to kick back. And then I'll start talking to yous and do that. And if the phone audio is just enough, I'll just use that, because I just struggled with that adapter. I don't know why it wasn't charging, why it wasn't working. For those that don't know, that's Perth City over there. And this old couple here got the perfect piece of patch of grass over there in the shade. The only bit of shade on the whole place. Lucky them. Very awesome, very good spot. I'd pay $20 for that spot over there. He just gave me an evil dagger like I'm talking to myself. Thank you, guys. It's the world today. Live streaming in action. Thank you. All right, just give us time to set this mic up again and I'll get back to the information. As we point out to the city, try and work out why this damn thing wasn't charging. All right. I'm going to start looking at your comments. I'm just going to park it here and have a look at your comments. Yeah, nah, it's all good. Would chance a bet. Now 5 years. Quick, Mr. Pin, warn him. Yes, I'm going to read your things because that will be interesting to see the comments that you put up there during that. I'm going to try and plug the big mic back in, so bear with me. Stand by. Why won't it charge? Silly thing. Just charge, you bastard. It's like that old Start You Bastard product. Remember that? Does anyone remember Start You Bastard? It's still around. Charge, you bastard. Yeah, now if I did that, Mr. Pinster, I would get a new mobile. I'm going to get an LD phone. What's going on here? I didn't realise there was music playing then. Sorry about that. Because I'm only just putting the headphones on. I'll just turn around. There we go. See, look, there I am mucking around with the settings. There's the War Memorial behind me. I'll point out over the city and I'm going to go get some shade. Just have to be sure that that thing... What's that, guys? Is that off a phone? What is that? Someone's lens cover thing. Does anyone want one of them? Oh, what is it? Some iPhone lens cap thing. Must have filters in there. Or you put filters in it, I don't know. Find out. Just make sure that is charging again. Yep, she's charging. But I've only got 4% battery, guys, 4%. But it is saying that it's charging, but I'm gonna have to hold the charger, the power box in my hand. That was fun. All right, well, that's plugged in. Let's go back to that. Yeah, you're right, but I was there by myself, Mr. Potato Head. I was there by myself, brother. You know, I'm not the best in situations like that. I don't handle myself well in those situations, and I don't know what ends up happening next. I needed some help. I needed some people there to help with that. I can smell marijuana, everybody. Someone's smoking marijuana in the King's Park. I love the smell of marijuana. If marijuana was a cologne, I'd wear it. Thank you. I'm going to go to this spot down here and just kick back, find a chair, see what I can get. More memorial stuff. It's sort of like a struggle to walk and talk, what I'm doing. Walking along, but once I get there I'll set up and I'm gonna debrief and kick back and talk. Thank you. Give you something to look at if I can. Strategically holding the phone so it's bloody charging, I hope, because I had 4% on it. I can't see. Come on, charge, you bastard. How's it charging? Very stressful, guys. Very stressful. It's not really. You just wish it would work. And how it's supposed to. Whoops, I just unplugged that podcast microphone, so I won't worry about that. I'll just walk with you as close to my chest so you can hear me from behind the phone. You're just going to hear the shitty phone. You're just going to hear the shitty phone audio. And I'll go pull up a pew just over here. Oh, and there's a chair up there I can sit on, yes. Provided no one else puts me to it. Come on, sit there. Yep, that's my chair. I got it. I'm going for it. I'm going before the limo gets it. This is where I had my wedding, just here at Fraser's restaurant. Look, people in a thing. They're not going to take this chair. This is mine. It's public-private property. Thank you. Ah, for scheißen. For scheißen. Let's see what's going on behind here. Oh, that better be charging. It's saying that it is. Good. Yep, saying it's charging. Bear with me while I set this up. Go back to plugging this damn thing in. Right, we'll just kick back here as the guests get out of the limo there. And when I turn it round the other way, I'll show you. That's the front view of the camera. That's Perth City over there. Beautiful Kings Park. Oh, there's a wedding going on behind me. I think they want this seat here. So we're going to do the podcast streaming for this wedding. I'll move the camera out of the shot. Looks like the bride and groom have now left. There we go. This is Hang Loose Recluse commentary for a wedding at Kings Park. And that's where I had my wedding reception, just in there. Just there. Fraser's. Yep, there we go. What do we got? Is that the... I don't know what that is. Oh, there you go. Here's the... I'll pretend we're official mainstream media. Oh, g'day, guys.
Welcome to the
Hang Loose Recluse wedding
commentary video. G'day, guys.
Welcome to a Hang Loose Recluse commentary wedding video. Thank you. As we're waiting for the bride to come out, looks like she's in sequential gowns covered in Christian Dior diamonds and Gucci studded leather patterns. Yes, this is a Hang Loose Recluse
wedding review. Thank you.
I'll show you the old couple over here having a look. Check them out. Awesome. See, even everybody's having a spectacle of the wedding that's going on behind me. I just thought I'd show them. There we go. That's an advert for the limousine company there as they do their little thing. Public domain, guys. Let's see if we get kicked off this park bench. Had to take a break. How many of you out there? 4 of you. Debrief time. All right. Pays to be assertive but vigilant. That's what I want to know, Mr. Pinster. I don't know whether I did okay there. I get a bit aggressive in those situations. I really do. I don't want to, but I do. Can't help myself. I don't know, because it just becomes an authoritative thing, and it's my way of standing up to authority, basically kind of telling them to go and get fucked. That makes sense? When being trapped at our local park for ages watching, didn't want to miss anything or get hit by a car. That's all right, cool. Hopefully you've got enough video footage there, and yeah, seems like you know everyone well. Thought maybe someone had your could call you, so there's no chase down drum, but that was all. Yeah, no, look, I wanted to let them know early on that I was going to leave, but I wasn't going to leave instantly when they wanted me to leave, because I'll drag it out, but also call out the comments. I loved reading the comments to them, so thanks, guys. There was heaps further up I wanted to get to, but I never got there, and every time it got off the screen, it would jump back somewhere else. Let's straighten up that shot there. Looks so much nicer with the hang loose recluse on the limousine, guys. You're watching
The Hang Loose Recluse limousine video. Thank you.
Cracks me up every time, that. Sure does. Here I am down at Kings Park. Hopefully there's enough audio getting through and it sounds like it's not too distorted. Hopefully it's going through loud enough you guys can hear it properly. I heard a bit of distortion then, and that does put me off. Thank you. Let's try and see what's going to happen next. Bloody getting moved on. Bloody. Hope I didn't lose anything. Normally when I'm in a hurry like that, you'll lose something. Better have another drink of water. Thanks for everybody to tuning in. Thank you. What a great day down at Kings Park. Glad I chose this spot. Thank you. Everybody does love watching weddings when they happen. I got my wedding photos down there. Thank you. Here's one that I took earlier. Just kidding. Anyway, it's all good. It's fun. Yeah, lots to see down here at Kings Park. What's this? I've got to pop off for a little bit soon. Stay out of trouble. We'll check in a bit later. Should be all right, mate. I'm just going to walk back to where I'll park my car later and get out of here. It's what now? So I'll probably go for another hour, and that's pretty much it, guys. So if you tuned in, thanks for coming. It feels like I'm out here with you. I've just got to keep making sure that thing's charging. Why wasn't it charging back there? That's the problem. Why? You know what it was? Sometimes these cords have to be turned around back the other way, the opposite direction. That's right. Thank you. They sure do. Thank you. I never get sick of doing that. There's an Aussie Cossack flag behind us. If you look at the second car back, you'll see the Russian flag just on that one. Just there. There's a Russian flag going on that one. Good on them. Yep. I should go down there and get some footage of the wedding for yous, and I might just do that. Seeing there's some of yous tuned in. There's some police sirens going on. Let's go have a look at the wedding. Don't forget, guys, if there's any new people tuned in, Hang Loose Recluse has been doing private podcasts. All you have to do is email hanglooserecluse@protonmail.com. Send us an email, put in the subject field, HLR newsletter, HLR newsletter, and we'll add your email address to the blind carbon copy email address field of an email and send you the private links to the Hang Loose Recluse private podcasts on YouTube. They're unlisted, so normal people can't see these things because I just want to have a private type of audience. I don't want to hound all the main audience with that sort of stuff. So if you want to be included, you got to send an email because I'm not sharing the links. Yeah, it's just where I'm at. I just don't want to do that. But there is a wedding down there. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can. Look, there we go. There's a wedding for you guys. There's a wedding just there. Yes. Glad the best watching. You guys are all just awesome. HLR, the best. Thank you, Jesse Williams. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Well, I'll just zone that down a little bit. This is another private wedding podcast. I'm not allowed to stand in public like I was earlier. If you missed that on the video, that's because you weren't tuned in. But there's a wedding down there, and there's the people getting the photos. There they are. Let's zoom in for all the people at home watching the wedding. There it is. A wedding is always very interesting. I should have probably covered the royal wedding and done a hang loose recluse version of the royal wedding. Because I remember exactly where I was when that happened. No, I don't. No, it was actually my birthday. It was my birthday, one of the royal weddings. I won't tell you which one, because then you'll know when my birthday is. But it was one of the royal wedding days. I remember it. That's why I remember it, because it was my birthday. And when I got home late at night, the bloody wedding was on. So, yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Whoops, I just gave it away. Anyway, leave it at that. Doesn't really matter. Thank you. Oh, there they are. They're all lining up. There they go down there. They're all getting ready for their fancy shots for the wedding. Half their luck. Good luck to them. And they're tying not today. And it was... what date is it now? Actually, this year will be 7 years since I was down here. Can't believe 7 years already. 7 years married, guys. 7 years already. Anyway, I wish I could focus on that properly for you. Sorry, I can't. Yell out, you had her. Hey, Michael, I didn't check if there was any audio engineering issues there. So I hope that you can hear me okay and that it's all good now. One thing I have to make sure is that the phone is charging, because it went dead before. And if it does go dead, guys, I realise I can link back up to it. So stand by if it disappears. I'm not just going to disappear out of nothing. I'm going to keep trying. Thanks, Michael. Cheers. I've got to keep an eye on what settings I've got there. Just got to remember, obviously, output volume's up full. The microphone looks like it's on level 7. And I'm on the... Whoa, I'm on the highest mic setting. So the mic's been oomphed up. It's got 3 preamp settings on the back of the unit, so I can crank it up for low gain mics. But this is actually a high gain. And I do have a FET head with me as well, which is a preamp that I was plugging in. I could go on the lowest setting, so there'd be less hiss noise, but it's windy anyway, so you probably won't notice. It's only a live video, doesn't matter for now. So if you're happy for me to stay here and watch this wedding, I will. Sorry that the vision is crap. Oh, I'll go wipe the screen, actually. It might make it different. Did that make a difference? Nah. It's a terrible old phone, this one, so it's not gonna work properly. Anyway, a couple of kids screaming. Look at them all lined up. I'm tempted to go down there and grab that branch and snap it off so you can see it properly. If you'd like me to snap the branch off, I will. So we do this podcast down here at the wedding. They should be paying me $300 for this. All this gear to set this up for them so I can do the wedding. The lady in white, the lovely lady in white with the white flowers, she's the one that's the bride, unless the bride has changed colour over the years. Last I checked, the bride's in the white dress, and the other girls are just a contrast for the bride. As people walk past and they roll down, you can't really see. Oh, I'm too zoomed in, sorry guys, I'm not going to zoom out. Bear with me. I'm just trying to get you the best shot you can get. But I'm tempted to go down there and snap that branch off. Thank you. Has anybody got a wedding song request? Here's a lady here. I reckon this looks like one of the mother-in-laws. This lady here is part of the wedding party. There she is. She's getting in the limousine. Yep, she's hopping in. She's getting in the limousine. There she goes. She's got one foot in. She's going to go get the next foot. She's trying to get into the next foot there. The next foot's in the vehicle. And she's off. And she's off to the wedding ceremony to get blind drunk. And hopefully she's going to catch the flower brigade later. We'll see. This is fun, being a gatecrasher at a wedding. This is awesome. Thank you. Well, put a bit of reverb on there, just for a bit of good measure. Thank you. And
Now, you're watching the Hang Loose Recluse wedding ceremony.
yeah, all right. Well, maybe one day when I make some money out of this, I can buy a new phone. I can get a more current phone that's going to be better. But this is just an iPhone X. When did they make that? 2018, 2019, something like that? I can't remember. So it's a good 3 or 4 year old camera. I always buy second-hand cameras, phones, never go the stupid deals. I'll just buy a not brand new, I'll just pay for a second-hand phone and do it that way. As the brigade of the, I don't know, weddings, so bear with my, hey, there they go. Listen for their cheers. I need to have them mic'd up. I should have asked them if I could chuck a wireless mic on them to get the best possible footage for you in this scenario. So as they go down there they are, doing their wedding photos. Everybody's happy, everybody's cheering, everybody's jolly. And like I said, I'm tempted to go down there and snap that branch off so you can all see better. It's just a little bit in the way. As more people walk on past the wedding party as it overlooks the city. That's actually a wicked little spot. Doesn't show you a bit more. But that's Perth City, guys. It's a bit covered up there, but this is Kings Park. So if you ever are in Perth, make sure you come over to the what do you call it? The Kings Park. Just like those I'm reading message. I just saw a message. What does it say? Just like those copper ones. He great rumble and jungle. Knives were out. Knickers were thrown. Stop signs and gaffer tape. There were tears. There were tears from laughing so much. Whoops, buffer. Something happened. Something must have happened on the buffer there, guys. I missed it. But that's the wedding if you've just tuned in. And just remember, guys, don't forget, if I haven't told you already, and apologies to the people. Oh, look how they're doing the bride special photos. Look, the kisses and all that stuff. Look, oh. I just want to cry. So beautiful. Oh, let's have a kiss, everybody. Yeah, Melissa's freedom. Wonder when the divorce. God, why can't that focus? This phone's terrible, guys. So if anyone's got a better phone than an iPhone X and they want to upgrade and they want to sell one cheap that's better than an iPhone X, but it must have at least 256 gig of data, because I don't like using anything less than at least 256 gig. 512 would be better, but we'll see. 2 months honeymoon is over. Yeah, look at them go. I wish I could get you a better angle with the city in the background, but this is a wicked little park bench, and I was going to take the other one down there, but someone has scabbed that one, so I can't go and get the better seat for the wedding. I'll just sit here. It's just boring anyway. It's 9 people tuned in to the Hang Loose Recluse, and if you were just tuned in before, we did have an altercation with the security at the Sting concert down here. So if you would like to do that, come on down. There's people I'm waving obnoxiously. I'll show you. Oh, I'll turn around to the Hang Loose Recluses. I'm kicking back here, leaning on the park bench, talking crap. People were looking at me from a distance. I was giving them a good, hilarious wave. You know, that type of wave that you do when you're being obnoxious because they're looking at your stuff. And look, I'm waving to the bride and the groom, and they're not really paying attention as they roll on up here, as they're now going to come for a scroll. Hopefully, they'll get them to walk on this path. But I know where they're going to go next. Well, if it was anything like my wedding photos, just to the left side of that platform is a little spot down beside there that also has good photo spots for wedding married couples. And that happened. Sorry, they're out of the shot. Sorry, guys. There they are doing the natural walk-offs as they get the photos, and he's getting guided. Yes, that's it. Pretend that you're in love. Yes, and pretend that you're in love and you're not there for his money. That's right. It's true. Gotta make sure I'm charging. Oh, I'm on 6% battery life, guys. Can't keep up. 6%. And what can you see there? I can't see much on the screen. I'm trying to work that out. I'll try and talk like I'm a quiet down commentator, like we're watching this on TV. And this is part of the commentary for the wedding that's taking place down here at Kings Park. So if you'd like to come down to Kings Park, it's a great place. Thank you. Don't forget, subscribe to the Hang Loose Recluse newsletter, and you'll get the podcast, private podcast that I've been uploading that I'm not uploading to YouTube. And I think I'll probably do one before I leave here because this is a live one. So I'll just talk crap to some people while I'm down here with a bit of background noise onto the other recording device with no frills, no background sounds. But it's actually the best quality recording when I'm direct to the other unit anyway. So that reminds me, do I need to record all this? I've been recording for an hour and 46 minutes. I don't need that. So I'll turn it off. Don't need it. Close this down. Do I need it on? There we go. I'm all the way over the other side. Well, where's the wedding? There's the people. Yep, there they go. Where are they off to? Makes me want to go down there. Got a guy down there with an instant 360. There's someone ruining my shot. But that's okay. We'll use her as the shot. Look, she's never seen a limousine before. She's taking a photo of the limousine. Look. And hang loose recluse David Attenborough world. That's a human in front of you. See that? That's a human. That's a modern human with a phone in their hand. If you watch the human closely, they'll put the phone down. They'll start walking. And watch this. It will be a matter of seconds before the human picks up the phone again and has another look at the phone. Because in society today, there's such a thing called addiction to phones. As we keep on looking at the lady in the pink dress, and here comes another camera guy here. There he is. He's holding his camera. As the bride and groom come along, probably in the right advantageous spot as the wedding party goes to get into the car. There they are, as they're down here today. Doing the wedding, and got more spectators coming on past. Watch this, guys. Stay tuned in. You're going to see the groom and the bride up close. As I get the evil stares from people as they walk past.
That's it. There's a couple of
the guys that are going to get drunk later. They're going to pick up and hit on some of the bride ladies. And again, it's a public wedding. There it is, beautiful. And they're very well dressed, very lovely, looking nice indeed. I wonder if the guys are going to try and be staunch. They mate, you can't film us. There we go, beautiful wedding. There was a flag on the car back there from Russia, Aussie Cossack style. So again, as they get into their car, do their wedding thing as they go. And they're hopping in now. There's their lady. There's a couple of guys standing around blocking my view. But you know what? They're in public, and so am I. Beautiful, beautiful wedding. Thank you. Give them a free shirt. Yeah, I should. Here's one. I have to rip it off me first. Show me abs. Show the man boobs. No, these shirts are designed to hide the man boobs, guys. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. But there's only one thing. I think they should have got some suntans on their head before they shaved their baldies. Ah, very nice, very nice. All right, well, we can probably make our way down there to where the bride and groom was just before and have a look. Oh, we'll just stay here till the last person gets in. Good thing to see, not one of them pulled out a mobile phone to look at it. Well, not that I noticed, which most people do pull out their phones too often, etc., blah, blah, blah. And there goes the limousine door as the limousine driver hops back in to his vehicle. Gives me a good wave, gave him a wave too, gave him a good salute. And they're pretty much out of here, guys. Show you a bit of Perth City there. There we go. What else can I show you? Obviously, it's hard to walk around with this trolley and do what I'm doing with the quality good podcast microphone as we're looking out over the city, talking crap. I guess we'll go back to the Hang Loose Recluse show, overlooking the city. So I've got to find a spot where I can kick back and have that city backdrop as a backdrop. That would be great if there was a flat bench that I could sit on either side and go from there and do that. And it would be great. As the limousine pulls out from behind us at the Hang Loose Recluse wedding. That's right, it was a Hang Loose Recluse wedding. What's this? All the what? Sausage Fest. Hey, there's someone on the YouTube subscriber, as a YouTube subscriber, that goes on about Sausage Fests. It's funny. It's quite interesting. Yeah, we're down here, out the front of Fraser's. Look, nice little backdrop there. as we, I don't know, think of how we're going to end this live stream. How? But I don't want to go yet. I've got to make sure there's enough battery in that phone. I've got to check that all the time. Damn it. Apologise, guys. If you look closely in the background, you will see the limousine's going to go past in a minute. I'll put it over there so you can see more of the limousine as it goes past. It looks like it's getting ready to come along now. Talking just for the sake of talking, guys, because I can talk too much. Thank you, but I am hang loose, recluse. Right, here comes the limo. I'll hide from the shot. There it is. That's it. That was the hang loose,
Recluse limousine. Thank you.
Yeah, all right, we're back. Back to normal. Are we normal? Are we ever normal down here? Hey, how's the little podcast device? Isn't that wicked that I can do stuff like this live on the scene? Live from the scene. Hang Loose Recluse live podcast, live streaming services. Thank you. And yes, I do put extra whistles in there just because I can. Okay? Thank you. Sorry if you're in headphones, that would have killed it. Thanks. All right, well, I might go for a wander down there. Thank you. Let's do it. Yeah, Hummer. Hey, that was the thing when I was about 20. Used to get a Hummer for a limousine. Not what you think it means. Stop being rude. Shh. Sounds like you're in a tunnel. Well, should be better now because I've fixed that Mr. Potato Face. Now, I think I know who you are, so I'm teasing you, brother. So I think I know who you are. I think I know who you are. I won't say anything else because I think I know. I got a Hummer from Bunnings. Ad break. Australian natural spring water. Refreshingly good. Brought to you by Coles New World. Thank you. All right. Let's see what's going on, and we'll go for a wander down here, and we'll make our way back to the vehicle. We might even hear Sting playing as I waltz on past. So, because Sting will be playing later. The event started at 4:30. Well, there we go. It's starting in 20 minutes. So hang by, guys. I'll try and make sure I get down there for you, and we'll see what we can get. I couldn't believe that I was able to link back up to the live stream again, even though the phone went dead. I didn't realise it did that. I've never had that experience. I've never had it happen. Just going to check the power bank, make sure she's still powered on. Yep. Which means it's charging properly this time. I don't know why it didn't before. Down here at Fraser's restaurant, out the front. As people walk on past in the background, good backdrop. Thank you. Well, I did always want to do this.
Thank you. I wanted to set up with somebody and do a podcast.
Thank you. All right. The only problem with doing this is I've got to use the phone, so I can't message people. And I didn't know what I was doing today. I was just randomly out and about. But there's some people I probably could have contacted and said, hey, meet me at Kings Park and we'll do a muck around podcast. Thank you. Everyone's busy on a Saturday doing their own thing. Can't make plans like that unless you plan it. Make it a thing. You can't just do it on a whim, and that's how I did it again. I was going to just go to the beach and do a podcast down at the beach. Because I don't know if I can't keep you repeat myself. It's all on the video at the start. But guys, if any of you guys out there, little blue dune buggy, well, don't forget Mr. Potato. In the sand, little blue dune buggy in my hand. Little blue dune buggy. Little blue dune buggy. Thank you. Yes, Eek. I need to have the song playing in the background. Let's do it. All right, time for a song, guys. Let's do a public song. Let's see people judge and judge and judge. I need something relaxing because it is a Saturday afternoon. All right, let's do a bit of Time for Revolution.
Time for revolution.
I'll show you a bit of the city. It feels like it's a film clip. This is a song I recorded a year ago with Paul Jarrah I'm on bass and doing all the major backup vocals. It's a big melodic backup vocal session. Can you hear me in the background there? That's me, thank you.
Time is always right. Know what's going on. How do we feel inside? When the rhythm in your heart feels a revolution.
I'll just be quiet.
When the rhythm in our heart
Right now. I just got an evil stare from a lady over there.
right now. Oh yeah. Let's make some noise
For evolution.
for
For evolution.
for
For evolution.
for
For evolution. Boom, boom. Too loud.
when the rhythm
Beats
when the rhythm in our hearts drums forever.
Getting evil stares from people. I really am. Now. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Give me
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Embarrassing. But little do they know the reverb that I'm hearing that in and how it enhances me to do that. Thank you. Revolution. The me now heart. Right now, 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 now. Bum, bum, bum. For evolution. Bum, bum, bum.
for evolution.
Bum, bum, bum.
Evolution.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was embarrassing, but who cares? Yeah, all right. Well, that was an ad break. All right, thanks, guys. That was wicked. I'm getting evil stares all around because it's gone back to silence, peaceful nature as people around me were thinking, what is this guy doing? What is this weirdo in public doing with his microphone looking like he owns the bloody place? Well, I'll tell you, I do own the place because I pay me taxes. See that bloody grass over there? I paid to get that cut because I paid me taxes on that. Anyway, let's wander off. That was a great little moment to have a little bit of a sing-along there, even though it was obnoxious. I know it was shit in that microphone. I had to turn the mic down, but I didn't. I didn't want to mess with the settings for the talking, so I didn't adjust it. I just stood back from the microphone and went for it. Thank you. Once again, guys, don't forget, you can join in to the Hang Loose Recluse newsletter. Send us an email with HLR, newsletter in the subject field, to hanglooserecluse@protonmail.com. What I'll do with that email address that you send is copy it into a draft message with everyone else, but it's going to be in the blind carbon copy section. So you're not going to see everyone else's email address. And when I do the private podcast that are unlisted on YouTube, you'll get the link for them in the email. Because I actually feel better about doing them so they're not directly public. Because I talk a bit more naturally in the podcasts that I don't have to worry about the main public viewing or listening to. So it just makes it that if you've gone out of your way to contact me to go in that list, I feel like I have an audience that wants to be there for the podcast side of things. Or maybe I should just do the Hang Loose Recluse podcast as a separate channel or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what I should do. And then if you want to go there for that. But I like the idea of being able to, you know, send you that link. And if I ever get cancelled from YouTube, which could happen, then at least I can let everybody know where I'm starting off again in an email list. I don't expect every subscriber to do that because not everyone wants to see the Hang Loose Recluse podcasts. Once again, thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. Better check to make sure the battery's working. Let's do it. I don't want to carry this bag around. When I came down, I had everything packed nicely. But those bastards at the bloody place that kicked me out of at the Sting concert here in Kings Park, they made it so I couldn't get out slow enough. They said I had no time. I had 5 minutes. I needed 10. They just wouldn't do it. But anyway. How's it going, mate? You care for a podcast?
Nah, I'm good.
I didn't think you would. Thank you, sir. Now, someone said to me before, stop calling those security guys, sir. That's just my way of doing shit. I don't care. Sir. I don't know. It's kind of respectfully just being disrespectful. I don't know. That's just my thing. But you're right. I shouldn't do it in those situations that are heated and call them sir. You're right. What does that mean again? Slave in remission or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember. Hey, I've got to make sure the podcast desk is well truly charged. Yes, down to 2 lights. Still got some power there. No need to worry about that. Thank you. G'day, sir. Thank you. I like saying g'day to people as they walk past. You can't see them, but I can. Hello, ma'am. Hi. Yep, see, look, there they go. I'll just show you them on shot. They're walking away. That's what I'll start doing as they walk past. I'll just be obnoxious as you know what. Watch, let's do it. I'll show you. I'll show you how it's done down here. Now, the only difference between me and someone that's just doing a live stream with a phone is that I've got a trolley with all my podcast gear on it, but I'm still using the phone. Thank you. I've got the same size nose as Max Egan. As I've got older, my nose has gotten bigger, but that happens, you know. Shit happens, who cares? I was young and handsome once. Doesn't mean I have to be anymore, does it? I've lived that life. Thank you. Hey. Hey guys, cheers. There's something that I prepared earlier.
Fill her up, please.
Fill her up. All right. More evil stares as people come along. And I'll turn the camera. I don't know, just having fun for the sake of it. But the concert's going to start back where I was, where I got kicked out before. So if you just tuned in, I got kicked out of a place down here at Kings Park. At the moment, Sting is in town. Sting is playing at the event. And I thought I'd cover it and do what we have to do there. Just to have some coverage of that area. Yeah, it always stumps me a little bit when people walk past. You know, I saw there was a family that walked past. I don't want to annoy them. But, you know, you got to choose your targets. Not necessarily, but if people give you that stare and look at you, I'll say g'day to these people. G'day, guys. Hello. Hi. See more people looking at the gear as we go past. Thank you. Yeah. So I just thought if they look at the equipment, I'll engage with them. But if they just keep walking and don't look at me, I won't annoy them. So just keep that in mind, guys. I'm not going to say g'day to everybody. But it is like a community feel down here, although we don't talk to neighbours anymore. I saw that on 6PR the other day. Apparently we do not speak to our neighbours anymore. Well, I speak to the old lady across the road. I don't really speak. I'll speak to my direct neighbour, who's on the same piece of property. We speak all the time. We even pull each other's bins in. What else? The neighbour on the left, well, they got such a big high fence, I never see them. And they're, yeah, you know, I don't go knock on their door asking for a cup of sugar, so I don't talk to them ones. Then on the other side, there's no real direct neighbour, high fences or whatever. Speak to the neighbour over the back fence because I can see them when I go up my back door. So yeah, I do speak to my neighbours. I've had chats with them. But I did hear on the radio that people don't speak to their neighbours anymore. But I'm hang loose recluse, so of course I'm going to speak to my neighbours. I'll see if we can get the attention of these people. There we go. There's some more people there. G'day, guys. Hi. Yep. Not very, very, very ignorant, very arrogant. That's okay. That's who they are. They can be that way for the rest of their life. Miserable as fuck. Miserable as fuck. I tried to engage with them. They wouldn't engage. Yep, couldn't even get a smile out of them. But, you know, I'm an asshole when it comes to shit like that. I tried to engage with them, but to ignore me? Come on, mate. Just give us a fucking thumb. Don't be an ignorant cunt. Yeah, there you go. There they go. What an ignorant cunt. I shouldn't say that. I'm having fun. But, you know, that's my way of just pointing out, hey, dude, I just tried to engage with you. Try saying g'day back. I'm sure if I wrote something bad that you disagreed with on Facebook, you'd comment on it, wouldn't you? You would. I know you would. But you won't even say g'day to me when I'm saying g'day to you to your face? Huh? Huh? All right, all good. It's okay, guys. I haven't had alcohol for 12 years, and I don't do drugs, thank you. Actually, occasionally I might have a spliff. That's about it. But I'm okay. There we go. There we go. That's the truth. It should be legal. Thank you. Yes, I'm a nutter. Thank you. All right, let's get out of here. I'm not going for you guys. I'm just going. That lighting there on the face was wicked. That's like natural light there. Look at that. Pity the background isn't perfect. So you're Dennis Leary. Yes, yes, yes. I'm an asshole, and I know it. I'll call out assholes too. Nah, see, I don't want to engage. See, they were staring at me. That's why I turned it off. I thought, oh, they'll engage. But no, they would. But look, there's a couple more. And then there's people that walk past that don't even look, which is fine. So I don't try to engage. But if someone stares and looks, I'll try to engage. How you going, fellas? Howdy, mate. Hey, here they are. See everyone checking out the gear. As we do a pan around and go back to the shot there. Very interesting day indeed. Sting is playing in the park. He's just around the corner. There he is, just around the road there. Where's Wally? All right, just got a message from my good brother, freedom brother there, Tony in New Zealand. Tony, you should be tuned in, brother. Nah, I don't expect everybody to tune in. But Tony, what's that, 1 hour, 154 minutes, 55. I'll have to try and find this and point it out to him and flag that in the comment because his message popped up on the screen and I just saw that Tony messaged me. So Tony, if you're out there, brother, hope you're having a good free time there over in New Zealand, brother. And we're missing you over here in Western Australia. Wishing you were still here, mate. Legend. Yeah, I did say I was going to start packing up, heading over to that other section. So we'll get on with that. Make sure that's not going to slip out. I've got a special lock on this thing. Oh, you bastard. Oops. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. There. Making sure that microphone's locked. We don't want that falling out. That's a shock mount, but it's still going through. You know why? Because the cable. You can't do an anti-shock mount unless you make this connection here wireless and windproof. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to carry this bag. I need to put this under here. I'm just going to squeeze it in, guys. Just bear with me as I do this stuff. Got to open it. This has been fun. Thanks for coming. Carry the bag. Just push the fucking button. Hey, stop swearing on live national television. Hello, g'day. Hey. See, there's people saying g'day to me without me even noticing they're saying g'day to me. Oh, and you couldn't even see because the bloody thing fell over. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. There they go. Lovely people there saying g'day to me as I go past. Bye. There you go. G'day. I didn't even have to say g'day first. You said g'day to me before I said it first, which is always interesting. Then you got the shy people that look at the guy and think, who's this crazy guy with his microphone gear out in public? They can't handle the truth. just got a laugh out of those two, I think. I'm not really a comedian though. Two young girls just walked past and giggled at that. I don't know why. But it is. People can't handle the truth. They can't. Alright, trying to wind this up, guys. Make sure this phone is charging. Is it? Yeah, I'm on 8%. It won't charge up because it's using a lot of power. But it hasn't fully charged. I better put my glasses in my pocket. My actual reading glasses. We'll go take this for a wander down here. So I'll put this up here. Point that mic up. Grab this off from here. Hey, orientation. Yeah, of course it's locked. I've got to point the camera down onto the trolley for the folks that don't yet. That's the trolley full of all the gear and different things. What's this? I've got to check up on the comments, guys. No, you're funny. What about wenches? Haha. So you're Dennis? Yes, that's right. Sounds like you're in a tunnel. Yeah, it does. It probably still does. But I can't. Right now, guys, I'll show you what I have to do. In order to talk to this thing this close, this is as tall up as it gets when it's coming across to the microphone. So this is as I got to lean over. So when I'm actually pushing the trolley, I'll show you. I'm actually away from the mic quite significantly because that's as tall as I can get the mic. Just got to put the phone down for a second, grab onto the headphone cable. So bear with me as I do this. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Oh, there's lots of people down here on that thing now. I'll turn the camera around for yous. Yep, lots of people down there, look. Can't believe the phone went flat on me before, and I can only get up to 8% after it's been plugged in for an hour. So that's the main viewing platform of Perth. Down there, a lot of people come down here and get photos and whatnot. I'll just pull up here a little bit. You can see that. It's very photogenic. Beautiful little spot. So don't forget, guys, when you come to Perth, don't forget to go to Kings Park. Thank you. Yep, there it is. The viewing platform of Perth in Kings Park. Let's get out of here. Let's walk this way. So we're walking along. I'll go back to the other section now, and I think we'll call it a wrap. I'm back. It's almost 4:30. Time for the concert. That's right. I'm going to head back there. That was Pinster. Or was that Bystander? Innocent Bystander, I think it was. Sorry, guys. I just saw the colour and I didn't really see who it was, and I read out the comment. And there's going to be a bit of a rattle because I'm pushing the trolley. Got to keep looking back in case I don't lose anything. As we go along, crawling along. I wish I could do some commentary, but I better not. Because we're not at a beauty pageant. Thank you. And you have to be careful because what you say in this day and age can be used against you in the form of harassment. But I was going to do some fun commentary, but no, I thought better not. I'll keep it a bit above the belt. Wasn't going to be rude, but you know, you just can't make the ladies feel uncomfortable as you're walking past with a camera. It just doesn't work like that. You have to be polite and nice. Oh, I've got to cross over here soon. On the grass. Oh, it's going to rattle a bit. If you want, I can disconnect that microphone or just put a tune on. Do you want a tune instead? I'll just put a tune as I'm crossing the grass, okay? Oh, where's that other phone? Oh, it's not here. Oh no, I've lost the phone. Better check. Bear with me. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Alright guys, I'm just going to put an old song. It's got swearing and stuff in it, but I've recorded UHF radios in Melbourne, and it's from 2003. It's roughly recorded. It's when I got a heap of stuff stolen from me. And where are we here? There's the camera. So bear with me as I walk to the other spot. The camera's going to go nuts because I'm going to try and carry it for you, but I've got to concentrate and do what I'm doing, but I'll play music instead of hearing a microphone rattling. That way it's going to be a bit more easy for you. And this song, UHF and Metal Tune, re-edit. So this is what I called it. Oh, it could be the wrong one. Hang on. I think it's the wrong one. Yeah, it's the wrong one, I think. Hello, where are you? Hello. Yeah, wrong one. Wrong song. Never mind. Alright, I'll just play this rock and roll one. It's a 2-minute one. We'll get us the other side. I play the drums on this one. I play the guitar. There's no bass guitar. And I do all the singing. So check it out. Here it goes. 2004.
Lost our presence. We got nowhere to go. We gotta rock and roll. It's the only road we go. Take me away.
absolute fucking idiot. Right? Why don't you grow up a little bit? Right? You just work forward. Fuck all you fucking idiots up. Right? Yeah, fucking fucking whip to say who you are or where you guys are. You know, give it a fucking break, you can't go behind your fucking microphone and act shit on fucking women. Different nationality, so fucking what? What happens if a jet fucking jumps on there or a fucking Ethiopian jumps on there or a fucking Jew jumps on there? You still would act shit on, don't you? If you hide behind your fucking microphone, you can't go out in the real world and fucking leave.
G'day guys, we're back. Alright, so we go over to the grassy patch just over here. I'll find a bit of shade and we'll get back to you. I'll pause for a little bit and we'll head over. Looks like the crowd is starting to roll in now for the Sting concert, guys. Sting. There they all are, all lining up to get in. If you look at the human closely, you'll see that they're not quite sane. They're all vaccinated. They have to show their vaccination status to get in. This is what humans now do. As of 2022, humans now have to line up and show proof of something in order to ascertain by the door checkers that these people are in fact human people. Thank you. Sorry, clown boy. You can call me clown boy. I wonder if they'll ask me to move on from this spot. If you look closely, you'll see the guy who's talking on the microphone really close. Oops. What happened there? Wrong button. What? Why is that not changing?
So are we just going to make our way? We're going to find a spot.
Yeah, all right. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we don't have the tickets on the phone. No, do you want photos of them? No. Okay, you and me, and then we'll just wait.
Yeah, well, this is going to make it on the documentary for Sting, and all the people are now lined up. This is the official video. He's going to see this, and there's people lined up because there's people staring. I'm talking loud, so they think that I'm with Sting. Whoops, wrong way, dickhead. Sorry. I thought it was the other way around. I thought I was facing that way. Yeah, sorry, my bad. A Sting concert looks like, guys. Lots of blue rinses. Well, there'd be lots of grey hairs there. But those grey hairs have now been dyed to a different colour to make them look younger. Like how they felt in the 60s. Thank you. Yep, half their luck. Good on them. They're going to see a concert. So, we might hear some action soon. But I'm going soon, okay? Across the road.
Come with the tickets.
Righto guys, we're outside the main event area at the Sting concert. I'm going to go soon because I don't want to hang around here. I'm just not interested. This is boring to me. I'd rather be sitting in a nice spot like where I was overlooking Perth, having a bit of fun. But I have been gone for a while, so I'm sure we will be checking it out. What a great day. Not really. It's very windy here in Perth, very windy. See those trees moving, very good breeze. But if anything, the wind is what saves a lot of the West Australians from the heat. It's called the Frio Doctor. They call it the Frio Doctor. And it's something that, people are relieved to receive when the wind comes rolling in. So we're out the front of the set down area, out the front of the entry point. You've got reserve seating to the left, lawn seating to where it's bulking up. So reserve seating, and obviously there's a VIP section. Look at that. I should just stay there at the VIP section like a paparazzi and just see who I'm going to get going into the VIP section as a live video. I wonder how many people are tuned in now. Matter of fact, I've got it now. Someone can't wait to crank their AC/DC on their motorbike. There's a guy rocking up on his motorbike. There he goes. I don't know why you'd want to ride a motorbike and crank music. Honestly, I don't understand that. I don't know. Each to their own, but I don't get it. Well, it's just. But it was an external speaker. It's not like it was his personal speaker. It was a speaker on a motorbike. I don't get that. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. Never mind. All right. So what else is going on here, guys? There we go. People are having fun. Getting dropped off. Look, mum and dad are going. The kids are going back home to have a big party. They're actually going to go home and have a massive party there. They're like so stoked that mum and dad are going to see Sting. Wicked, I've got 3 hours at home to throw this party. Let's get pissed, he says. I've got dad's car. Go through some speed cameras and we'll get dad drunk later and we'll say that he did it too. It was him driving, not me. Now you got a few VIPs coming out of this bus here. All the geriatrics are coming out of the bus, guys. Check it out. I'm going to go get a bit of different angle for you so it's a little bit more entertaining for you to watch people, because you know what it's like, people watching. Ah. Hey. Alright guys, for all you people watchers out there. Yes, you're watching the Sting entry concert now as they all gather around, pull out their tickets to get in. As they all make their way into the event. Handbags, seats. Maybe Mark McGowan will pull up and go through this entry just here. That'll be the VIP event. That's the VIP area just there. So anybody you see walking through there is somebody worth getting their signature because they have egotistical nightmares. Yes. I'm getting evil stares from the girl over there in the blonde hair. She's smiling at me. I'm going to give her a wave, so she waves at you people. Yes, that's her. She's waving now. It's a David Attenborough style video as we people watch here. As we watch the people going into the event. Yes, of course they are. All right, what was that? Is there another place that you can see if you zoom in? No, because they blocked the other spot just on the side there, which means that I can't actually go to that area where I got kicked out of before. So that's not possible. But yeah, I guess the contrast here is if it was a younger person's concert, there'd be a lot more younger people, but it's good to see that all the oldies are getting out and coming out to see one of their favourite artists while he's still around, I guess. I always used to get Sting and David Bowie mixed up. I used to always get both of those guys mixed up. Yep, people watching on the footpath. They can't remove me from this footpath here. And that the security guy that I had a run-in with before just walked past me. There he is. They can't stop me out here because I'm doing a live stream for you. They know that I'm not in their jurisdiction right now. I've clearly got a microphone. I'm clearly minding my own business, or am I? Am I? I'm not sure. It's okay, guys. We're just live like half the world. All the younger generation, they all go live these days. Thank you. Yes, just have to explain yourself. When people look at you funny, you just got to tell them what you're doing. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to worry about here. The golden rule is let people know what you're doing so they know what you're doing. Thank you. All right, you heard it, folks. Tell him if he interrupts your video, he will be liable. Yeah, that's a good one. Is there another place? Yeah, at the brain dead. There we go. Monkeys escape the zoo and humans poison themselves to get into one. 400. Was that what it was? $400 a ticket. Oh, all juiced, I see. Is it really? Serious? Are they checking that? Oh, you're kidding, are they? Nah, couldn't be. Wouldn't be surprised. You're going to be fit as a fiddle after all this, bro. Yeah, I've got to walk more. I do want to do it. I love walking. I mean, when I say that, I love it when I do it regularly and get into the habit of it, but I've been lazy doing too many videos. $400 a ticket. I can't believe that. That is unbelievable. I should go to the car and get my chair and just sit here on the lawn and just talk crap, and then you can hear the concert for free. That's right. You don't need to pay your $400 a ticket. Just listen to me. Thank you. I wonder if I should start a new live stream once the concert starts, just to have it as, you know, the Sting concert. You know what I mean. Just moving the mic. More and more people roll into the Sting concert. There we go. I'll turn the trolley that way so you can see all the people. We pan around. More and more people coming in by the dozen. I need a stabiliser on this thing. It's really the peak time now. Lots of people rocking up. Lots of people getting through. Again, guys, keep going. Right. Is it? Yep, here we go. There's a couple going into the VIP section now. Look. There we go, VIP section. They got their special bracelet, their special thing. Can you see them? I'll turn the camera so you can see it. They're dealing with the VIP lady at the front. The blonde girl there, she's the girl that gave me a good smile and a good wave. And she's got a happy face and she was smiling all along. I think that's awesome. Thank you. She wasn't fazed one bit. But they know that we're out the front of these venues. I should do this more often. Sit out the front of a venue and just do a live stream. A live stream from Kings Park. Sting is about to perform, people. If you've just tuned in, this is live Hang Loose Recluse commentary from the entry gate. Interview Narky Mark. Ask who's Narky Mark. Is he there, was he? We're really in this together. Yes, 400. Tell him. Oh, that's early. I'm reading the comment I've already read. As we go along and move on, as the crowd gets bigger. I'm just going to step down off the gutter so I can get closer to the mic without looking like a dog. There we go. I'm standing up now, guys. See, I'm standing up right now, so this is basically, I'll turn the camera around, but if I turn it the other way again, I've got to turn it back. So right now we're people watching. This is what people watching is all about. Maybe I should start a people watching channel. Another person stares at my gear. I guess they look at it and think, wow, nice gear, mate. All right, I'll turn it around so you can see the people again. As we're standing here at the front gate of the Sting concert. Thanks for coming to the Hang Loose Recluse Sting concert. Thanks. Oh yeah, trying to keep the voice down because I don't want to be obnoxious here. I just want to let people enjoy their events, but there's no reason why I can't stand here and do what I've got to do, I suppose.
Yeah, check 1 2.
There's no reason why it can't be done. Yep. This is just a people watching video for all you guys to just stand there and just watch all the people going to the Sting concert. Very boring, isn't it? Should I play some Sting music? No, I'll get flagged. No, you don't get flagged. It just means they own the copyright. But who watches the videos anyway, you know? Nobody. It's not like, you know, it's like they get money or royalties from the video. And, you know, it's not like I'm losing millions of dollars or anything. But, again, I don't get a cent from YouTube because I'm demonetized from YouTube. What that means is I'm not allowed to, what do you call it? Trying to think. I'm not allowed to be monetized because they don't like the content on the Hang Loose Recluse. It's not fit for community standard. So basically after 1,000 subscribers you can apply for monetization from YouTube, but they've reviewed my channel and said, unfortunately, we're unable to monetize you due to the type of your content. Doesn't fit community standard. So I do everything there for nothing. If you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. So just move over out of the people's way as they stand behind me as we roll on in to the event. So people out the front doing a live stream as we go. Mr. Security walked past, didn't even see me. He saw me. Saw him looking at me from a distance. He's not fussed. He's not telling me off. I'm minding my own business. I'm standing here just filming the front of the event. As people roll on in. So I'm only used to seeing this Kings Park section when it's just a public open area. Obviously you go there with your family, but this is a big event today. Imagine this was 2 years ago. Imagine the social distancing, spacing out. People not allowed to leave their homes, not allowed to go out in public. Doing their thing, you know. Hello, sir. Another fella over there looking at me. I'll just show you, because there's a guy staring at me. There you go. The guy there with the big bag there. Give him a wave. I don't know. Sometimes you get obnoxious kind of stares. It's like, bro, I've got equipment. I'm here to use it. Thank you. Give me a job. I'll do this for money. Paparazzi style. Far out, a lot of people. It's filling up. I'll just go across a bit. You'll see all the people there. Absolutely filling up. Just straight. As the people down there are absolutely filling up the event. You're listening to the Hang Loose Recluse Sting concert, guys. If you just tuned in, this is the Sting event. As people watch today, people going through the gates, showing their tickets, lining up like sheep. I guess this is what people do. That's what you have to do. You got to make money. If he's making money, that's how he has to do it. He has to do it that way. Thank you. Well, guys, don't forget. You too could be here too for $400 a ticket. What a rip. Unreal, eh? Once, guys, there we go. There you are, you're back. Is it dropping out? Hello? Oh, yeah. I might do some karaoke. Hey, turn that off.
Yo, check 1 2.
All right, you're back again. We'll see how long this lasts before it cuts off. I might only hang around for another 5 minutes and I'll go. I thought there'd be some music cranking by now, but obviously not. The gig was meant to start at 4:30. Well, apparently maybe gates open 4:30. Maybe it's 5 o'clock, 5:30 they're going to start doing it. I'll see. What I'm going to do now is just crank a bit of a tune while we're bored, and I'll probably have a bit of a sing. Thank you. In the situation before, the most they could have done is escort, or if needed, carry you out of the designated area with no harm to yourself. You would have had to not resist. What's this? But if anything, yeah. See, that's what come down. Like I said, I told him, look, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I did intend to leave anyway, guys. So I didn't tend to hang around there, and I wasn't going to hang around. Get out of the place. And after seeing all this, I can see why they want to. I'm just going to move out of the way. I can see why they want to do the blockage of that area, because if you look at the amount of people here, if someone was going to do something bad today, you know, you've got to make sure you've got the security in place. You can't just let some random guy that hasn't gone through this checkpoint over to the side. You know, I could have rolled up there and had anything in my pocket. So obviously it's just extra security measures to make sure the area is safe. Thank you. And thanks to the security guys that were involved.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
But like I said, it was just for video footage, muck around. I'll crank a song now, guys. I'm just getting bored. Sorry it's always the same old tunes, but I have to do it that way. What do we got here? Oh, actually, I'll give you the story about this one. I'm sure some of you have heard this before. This is with some voiceovers attached. I used to use these ones for work and put this on. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to walk to the car soon. I'll get it up to 200 minutes and I'll get out of here. Here we go. This is one of my old songs.
One of my own that I recorded back in 2004, I think it was. 2004 home recorded demo. I first moved to Melbourne back in 2003 from country Victoria. Spent a lot of time recording music for the next couple of years from that time. I got burgled. I got a lot of music equipment stolen from my house. I didn't have expensive recording equipment, but these are some of the songs that I come up with. So I would write these songs in about 4 hours. I would create an electronic drum beat or whatever, just a quick drum track, and then I would jam some guitar riffs to it. Then I recorded some riffs and then laid down some vocals, and all up these songs probably were finished in about 4 to 6 hours from start to finish, and not even having an idea of what I was creating, because I created the drum beat first and just sung over the song in random pieces. I didn't even have lyrics for this song. This was just sung one line at a time. I would sing one line and think, what am I going to say next line, boom, and then I got all the way through the song. So it's just pretty random what I'm singing about, but at the time it was relevant because it was around 2003 2004. So listen to this one. This is called My Story.
A lot of people rolling up now. Let's get packed now. The scent in the air is a mixture of granny and mutton. Oh, is that what is mutton dressed as lamb? That's it? No, that's the wrong way. Is that right? Yeah, mutton dressed. The mixture of the scent is a mixture between granny and mutton dressed as lamb. Thank you. It's the truth. I'm not lying. Would I lie to you?
Of course I wouldn't. Thank you.
Yes. Well, this is the event leading into Sting. The entourage will probably begin soon. That guy that just walked past there, that's the drummer from Spiderbait. His name's Cram. I'm sure it was him. Yeah. Almost ready to head on in. Hey, I just got someone waving. No, she wasn't waving at me. You guys still there? This is the entrance to the Sting concert. I thought there'd be some music on by now. Boring. Boring. Hurry up. I was hoping they were going to play some tunes by now, but never mind, that's all good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I might make my way out of here soon. We'll go to the next part. Thank you. Crowd. Yeah, what else can we talk about? Not much. Thank you. Oh, reverb. Got the reverb on. I'll turn the reverb down. Oh, here we go. You're at the Sting concert. I can't believe I forgot to use them the whole podcast. There's a clap. Everybody, introducing Sting. Forgot to use these the whole time. Can't believe I did that. And we press this one down here. Oh, VIP girls, look. VIP, look. There we go. VIPsters. To your right there. Yep. Look at those VIP people. Wonder who they are and what they did. People watching is quite fun. Don't you enjoy people watching? Do you people out there like people watching? I think it's great. I'll do this more often. Next time you know of an event, come and tell me, and I'll set it up and I'll do it. Thank you. A VIP. Very special event. There's the security guys that told me off earlier. There they go. They're leaving me alone now. They know. They know. The front says never had the jab. Never had the fear. Good on you, sir. All right, well, do you want me to hang around or leave? It's up to you. Your choice. I forgot that I had that in there. I recorded that one last night. I'll just give it one, do another bit of a press there of the buttons to see what's going on. Do hilltop hoods for me. I'll tell you what. Oh, I was gonna just grab me this one here. This is the secondary phone. That's the one that plays the music. It's an old iPhone that I used to have, so it's got the music on it, and that's where I'll play the music from. The other one's live stream. But the thing is, what I was gonna do was use it to look up some information that's relevant to this and read it out to you on the screen. But I was unable to do that, so yeah, I just never got around to it. But I can't link it up because I've got to muck around with the phone that's actually live and go from there. What I'll do is... Nah, I can't hotspot it because I've got to use the other phone to get to the spot. Wi-Fi, not connect. Oh, yes, I can. All right, I'm on a hotspot. I think. Yeah, because it knows me. Can't believe I didn't do that. Common network name, no, low data mode. Right, so let's look up some information about this event. I didn't even realise I could do that. Got to remember that for next time. Kings Park event. Let's have a look. I'm getting all these notifications on this silly old phone now because it hasn't been connected for a while. I don't need them. Kings Park concert today. Botanic Garden and events. What have we got? Look at all the people rolling up. I can't believe it. They're all here. Come on, it's taken forever to load up because obviously there's a lot of information in the area with the phones using the towers, so struggling to get good in. Oh, here we go, Kings Park events calendar concerts. Oh, here we go, Sting, 10th of Feb, My Songs Tour. Let's have a little read of this one. It's at Kings Park here at Sting My Songs Tour. Tickets essential. Purchase tickets using contact details below. When? 4:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Friday. Yes. Sting will return to Australian stages for his My Songs Tour, beginning his tour in the beautiful Kings Park and Botanic Garden. Sting will perform his most beloved songs from throughout his illustrious career. Playing hits from his time with the Police, as well as his solo works, fans can expect to hear Englishmen in New York, Every Breath You Take, Roxanne, Message in a Bottle, and many more. Sting will be accompanied by an electric rock essentials, with special guest Joe Summer on his first solo Australian tour. Thank you. I take donations, guys. Thank you. Tickets. Had some people looking funny. Tickets can be purchased from Ticketmaster. All patrons, including... I've got to put my glasses on. Bear with us. Tickets can be purchased from Ticketmaster. All patrons, including minors, babies, must have a valid ticket for entry. Please note companion cards can only be used when purchasing general admission tickets. Seating. Tickets are split into 5 categories. Diamond, reserved seating deck. Platinum, reserved seating deck. Gold, reserved seating deck. Silver, reserved seating lawn. And lawn general admission. General admission ticket holders are seated on the lawn on a first-come, first-served basis. High-back deck chairs will be positioned at the rear of the venue. A seating area is provided for those with wheelchair requirements. What to bring? Low deck chair or picnic rug, picnic hamper, jacket, sun hat and sunscreen, weather-appropriate clothing, comfortable shoes, sealed plastic water, soft drink only, torch. Not permitted. Strictly no BYO alcohol, unless you can smuggle it in, that is. This is a fully licensed event. No tables or umbrellas, professional SLR cameras, video recording equipment, metal cutlery, wine spikes, tents or sun shelters. The Western Australian Botanic Gardens is a non-smoking venue and no glass items will be permitted. Thank you. I take donations, ladies, thank you. I'm getting evil stares from people standing by, but that's all right. All patrons, including mine... Oh, read that. Food available for purchase at the venue, or you may bring your own picnic hamper. Please be aware of prohibited items listed under not permitted. Conditions of entry. All bags are subject to a safety and security search upon entry. Prohibited items will be confiscated and be collected at the conclusion of the event. Strictly no pass-outs. Of travelling. Located just 1.5 kilometres from the CBD, Kings Park and Botanic Garden is readily accessible by public transport. Contact Transperth on 136213 or visit their website for the restaurant in Wadjuk Park. Access and parking. Please ensure you park safely and legally along May and Lovkin Drive. Leave adequate time to get to the concert site as you may need to park and walk. A drop-off zone is available. I'm going to cut that off now. I'm getting evil stares. And these ladies over here, look. I'll show you. There they are. They keep looking at me. I'll read it out. I'm going to film them looking. Just watch them keep looking. Map. I'll read a bit more. A drop-off zone is available at the venue entrance. Acrod parking is located on Forest Drive near the DNA Tower. To avoid traffic congestion on Fraser Avenue, please note, alternative entry and exit routes to the concert site and to parking areas on Lovkin and May Drives is available via Pool Ave, Crawley and Saw Ave, Subiaco. Operational activities and weather conditions can impact the status of roads, car parks, paths and services. Please refer to the notices section for further information to help you plan your visit. Thank you. All right, I don't know how many times those ladies were looking at me, but let's get out of here, guys. I'm going home. Should I just wind it up? All right, I'm going to wind it up, guys. Let's wind it up. Let's get out of here. There's 7 of yous. I thought there'd be music playing by now, but there's not. Oh, someone could have told me I had a drop of bloody food on me shirt. Yay, here on Alive. Love your work, boss. Innocent bystander. Thank you, sir. Was it innocent? I get you two mixed up. Innocent bystander and the Pinster. One of you wrote some poetry yesterday, and I'm going to read that out with some acoustic guitar and just play it and talk it like I was talking last night in the low-level style. All right, well, I'll get out of here, guys. I might get out of here right now. Let's do it. There's 80 there, though, because there's people there. I don't want to go. This is the Sting concert at Botanic Gardens. If you just tuned in, and guys, if you want to, I'll have to quote this again in case you guys don't know about it. If you want access to private podcasts, hang loose, recluse style, waffling, I've been putting more information, more podcast style stuff out there, but it's private settings because I don't want to bombard YouTube every time I do a 40 or 30-minute recording, 20-minute recording. So you have to sign up to the email, and it's hanglooserecluse@protonmail.com. And just type in the subject field HLR newsletter, and I will add you to a email list, put you in a blind carbon copy field so you won't see everyone else's. But if you want to hear those podcasts, you'll get sent the link. I'm not going to make it so they're available anywhere else, just so I can feel more comfortable knowing that there's because I know you just want me to go. Look at me. I'm still here in public. Live stream stuff. You know what I'm saying. Turn around. There's people everywhere. Yep. Down here at the live event telling you how it is. Thank you. All right, let's do it. There we go. Back around to the other screen. I'll play a bit of acoustic guitar recorded yesterday. Put it in the memory bank here. Yep, that's right. Yes, indeed. I did it again. Wow, we got 9 people tuned into a 210-minute podcast. 210 minutes. Hey, Daniel Lawson, cheers HLR. And while you're there, and that's a fresh comment, I didn't see any comment from you earlier, I'll repeat. I am doing a special podcast series, not really a series, just random wafflings, but don't be shy. We won't bite. There we go, we're back online. Did a little bit there. Back online. And here we are. I'm on the footpath here. He hasn't told me off, but they know that they can't stop people from filming on a footpath. Thank you. Not even the can. Might be closed off over that gate, but I can film everything that's kept. Give it up. Give it up. Let's play a little bit of a round of applause. Sting time soon. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm down at Kings Park, guys. Hopefully you've just tuned in. There's only 3 of yous. I'm out of here.
Thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to do a quick little podcast while I get out of here for the exclusive people on YouTube. So for the unlisted videos, so for the HLR Club, you people know who you are. Don't forget to tune in, send an email, enter HLR. What do you call it? HLR newsletter. And you'll get the link for the unlisted YouTube podcast that I've been putting out. It's for only for the people that want to hear multiple amounts of that. Lots and lots and lots of them. And yeah. How's it going, mate?
We've just got a small request.
Yeah.
Is it at all possible, because this is where we're doing all the drop-offs and stuff like that, just jump onto the medium strip?
Yeah, I can do that. I was going anyway, bro. I'm winding it up.
Okay.
That's all right. I understand. I've been here too long. I didn't want to argue with the guy. Just do it. That were the guys that I had a bit of drama with earlier. So I'm actually going. Whoops, someone was just waving at a microphone. Been here way too long. I'm out of here. Thought there'd be some action by now. Yep, they tried to kick me out. I knew they were eyeing me off. I'm out of here. But they did say I can go over here. Of course I can. All right. Okay, folks, calling it a day. I'm out of here. I'll keep it running till I get to the vehicle and I'll pack up. Thank you. And I'll pack up. Thank you. I might play a song as we walk down the road. Yeah, hear this next song, this next track. Hear this next song. This next song's one of my own that I recorded back in 2004, I think it was. 2004 home recorded demo. I first moved to Melbourne back in 2000. This next track is a song. This next track I made back in 2013. It's one of the last tracks that I made. I made a few tracks back in 2013. I made a couple of songs that I haven't put vocals over yet. Yeah, so this is called Raising the Alarm. Here's how it come out. And a few others, but haven't really bothered to record actual songs since around 2000. That was one of my own guitar pieces, but all over the song. Thanks for listening to 66 FM. This next track is a song drums for. Turn that down. And I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for coming in to the Hang Loose Recluse podcast. Thank you. Well, live stream. Don't forget, you can join the mailing list, mail.com, for exclusive HLR newsletters, well, podcasts, but I'm putting unlisted podcasts up because I do them so often that if you're keen on hearing the podcasty style of stuff, so most people that would tune into a live stream would probably kick back and listen to those podcast styles. So just send me that email and put in the subject field HLR newsletter, and I'll add you to the emailing list, and we'll send you the links to the private podcasts that we're going to do. And yeah, we'll send you the link. But they're not going to be public on YouTube. They'll just be access to those. And the reason we're doing that is because we can talk a bit more about, I don't know, I just feel more comfortable about doing those for private type recordings as such. All right, well, I'm going to put it down. You'll get the idea once you hear a couple. I've done 2 versions already. I'll send you the links. For anyone new that hooks up, I'll send you the links to the other 2. But you can't find them unless you've got the link. Thank you. And it's not for money, it's free. I just do it because I feel better about just releasing stuff constantly, consistently, every, I might do a couple of days sometimes, just depending on the day. But sometimes if you do that on YouTube, people don't really like to see notification after notification because they might be there for another reason. Sound like a broken record. I think I need to do a voiceover for it and put it into the bank here and just talk about it. So I think I will do that. I'll record a voiceover like this.
Hello, you're listening to the
Or like this. Show. No, there's nothing on that one, so that's got a plain bank. So I could probably do it right now. I've got a... Hey, fuck yeah. Pushing this thing trolley through the bloody sand, guys. There we go, we're back to being live. Let's put it back around this way so it's a bit more of a better angle. You know what I can do now? I'm in the bush. Yeah, I'm going to stay. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'll be back. I'll just get me chair. Might as well kick back in the park. Bear with me. I'll come back. I'll chuck a song on and I'll be back, all right? And watch from the start. Innocent bystander. Yeah, about, I think it might have been 54 minutes in, bro. Check out about 54 minutes because I had a run-in with the guys kicking me off the footpath. They just kicked me off the footpath again, but wrong. They're trying to keep me off the footpath again with their trolley because I had a trolley, but I'm on a footpath. They're just security. They're out of their jurisdiction, mate. But I didn't want to argue. See ya. All right, I'll just go get my chair and I'm going to kick back down here by the bush. Thank you. Nobody can stop me now. We might hear sting in the background. Stand by. I'll play another ad break. I need a piss as well because I've been going for so long. 222 minutes. Yeah. Bugger. Lay that down. Thank you. I'm going to kick back in the park, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Just got to go get me chair and take a leak, all right? So bear with me while I take a leak. Thank you. All right? Are you ready? Oh, shit, I don't want to break that. Uh-oh. Wee. How did you know? Thank you. Just got to sneak off into the bush and take a leak. Thank you. That's what I call taking a leak. G'day guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to set up a chair. You take your chair, you grab your chair out of the back of the car. And what, kid, I'm not even plugged in. What a dog. God, I can't believe I did that, thank you. Righto guys, I'm going to show you how to set up a camp chair. First thing you got to do is get yourself a camp chair. Then you take it out of the bag. Take your camp chair out of the bag. I'm going to edit this video later, guys, for snippets of each section that I'm going to talk about and turn it into an actual camp chair setup video. So you're getting the whole live stream version of it now, but I'm going to do it and take the snippets I need to make it into a quick, fast, punchy video. So there's two parts there that I'm already going to snap out of it. So I'll go back in at any time. Here we go. Pretend we're out in the bush camping. Here we go. We're going to set this up right now. G'day, guys. I'm going to start again. So I can edit all this stuff out. This is like the live full tape. And I'll do it from back here. So I need a wireless mic here. G'day guys. I'm going to open up this camp chair and set it up for you out in the bush. Check this out. First thing you got to do is get your camp chair. Then you put it on the ground like that. Then you undo the bag. You got to find this little silly thing here and undo it. Make sure it's fully loose. Stretch that open just like that. Then you take the bag off the chair. You do that. Now this is going to be something we're going to use for the chair later. Keep that handy. Don't throw that away, and don't let the wind take